And the button has been put.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Yeah.
All right. Perry, do you have the live stream up?
Yep, I posted the link.
Paste.
Here, I'll post it
Spectator.
again.
Hit spectator. Time. Close session. All right. If we want to get started, Perry, I nominate you for last time on Pawns and Ponies.
This is gonna be probably a really inaccurate one because I don't remember.
Yeah.
So we started in the tavern. Peregrine and Electra and everyone else was in the tavern, and then Coral's left for some reason, and then she started talking to these criminals, and we got worried and went to go try to save her, and guard blocked the way. Electra distracted him. He started hitting on Electra. Smoke was had. He got shot. We got in a little bit of trouble with the law. They've still got my ever-smoking bottle. We came to Papercut's house and spent the night. Thumbtack brought in a giant barrel worth of gunpowder to blow up the enemies with. And I think that's kind of where we left off.
Yes. After the hilarious Tom and Jerry scene of Thumbtack dropping marbles on top of the two that were downstairs, various shoutings, fidget spinning was done, and yeah.
I don't remember the marbles.
It wasn't you who he was dropping marbles on.
Steve's dropping marbles on my face.
Then Lucy gave chase.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that part. He almost died.
Yeah. You guys almost let fucking Lucy hard vor shit. And so yeah, Thumbtack went out in the middle of the night because you guys were like, we have a problem and we don't know how to solve it. And Thumbtack was just like, I got gold, and he went out with Spirit and Ring Dancer and came back with their help, the whole barrel of gunpowder. And he looked very proud of himself. And then everybody was like, why do you have a whole barrel of gunpowder in Metal Phantasm's house? And this is the next morning when you had all woken up and started making your various breakfasts and everything like that.
And it smells like gunpowder in the air.
That's kind of... I'm assuming there was some discussion relating to this, and that's kind of where we're at right now, is Thumbtack sitting on top of the barrel, flittering over here, looking duly proud of himself.
I think we came to the conclusion that we are not going to blow up half the city.
Well, you may not gonna blow them up. Look, they're a bunch of bastards, they are.
I mean, I'll shoot them. I'm not going to blow them up with a barrel of gunpowder.
Oh, you should shoot the gunpowder, you should.
That idea is dumb even for me, Thumbtack. Come on.
No. Oh, come on, I got a fire. And he takes out a small firework from his little pouch and kind of waves
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Disarm.
Give me that
Deja
CMB.
vu.
Give me that CMB and your character accordingly. Is everybody on the same map? I think I put everybody on the same map. Yeah, okay.
CM.
I think so.
Where's Metal Phantasm? He's somewhere.
He
He's
jumped
under the
on the
barrel.
barrel to disarm you.
Oh, he's under the barrel. I don't know why he's under the barrel.
It's hiding.
Yeah. Let me move you back. There we go. Also, you only need to be like at a 5-foot square next to him to disarm him. But yes,
okay.
he's waving around the firework, and you very quickly snatch it out of his hand, and he kind of flumps backwards.
And I just say to him, ignite it and you're dead.
I wasn't gonna ignite it.
If he ignites it, we're all dead.
He climbs up on the lip of the barrel and just looks incredibly annoyed and crosses his talons. That's sizes to you. Come on.
Papercut puts the firework back in his. He puts the firework in his pocket, and he gets back to work.
He leans somewhat he leans his body like on the lip of the barrel, more toward Peregrine, as if he's like telling him a secret, though you're like a little bit farther away, obviously. And he just kind of puts his talon up. Don't tell him I have more. And it's very clearly heard. Like he's just being sarcastic.
So guys, I might have an idea. It's kind of risky, but it might be worth the time. What if we do bring the gunpowder in? hold them hostage?
Oh
Excuse
my
me?
god.
We don't have to actually do anything, because that would be stupid.
It's a hostage situation.
What if we hold them hostage and get information out of them?
Thumbtack looks more than excited at this and starts fluttering around the room. I like it. I like it. I like the way she thinks.
A hostage implies there's a possibility of giving him back.
I mean, we don't have to give them back after we
What?
get what we need out of them. I assume you need some information.
Why can't you just
About-
turn him into the authorities if he's already breaking the law? Just ring
I
Dancer's
mean,
speaking.
We're
we
very
could.
intelligent.
I assume there's a few police in on it, but that head what's the word for it? The head cop. The police chief seems fairly law abiding. They would probably.
All we've
don't
seen
know.
for the police
Seems
chief is still
risky.
taking my bottle.
The police
You
chief,
kinda deserve
police
that.
chief would rather commit a crime herself than work with me.
Well, we'd also need some kind of evidence, and that's. But I'm sure the police chief would be willing to work with us after we got what we needed.
What do I
Nah,
know?
we've met her before. She's kind of a cunt.
Well,
So I
that's
expect-
kind of your fault.
What do I know about about how helpful the police are and what I can do to and what I usually do to assist them in their stuff?
Oh, what was that?
Like when it comes to specifics, like do I know like the right dude to drop off evidence to?
If
Who's this Commissioner Gordon?
Well, I remember
I
in
mean,
the
they-
last game.
Oh, sorry.
I remember in the last game, Emily told you that
There's-
you know that she is lawful good.
oh yeah. There's the one chick, but like
She herself isn't a detective. That she does have an agency that like in her her precinct effectively. There are people that go door to door trying to help solve the creepier cases and things like that. So yeah, those would be the people to drop off any evidence to if we were gonna try to give people leads.
The creepier cases.
all right, cool.
Yeah, the creepier.
She's the head of the SVU.
The ones that you make movies out of is pretty much what that agency covers. she's more of just like the figurehead. She's the big guns.
That we can pull a Spider-Man and leave them all tied up in front of the police chief's house.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Thumbtack lands on Fortissimo's nose and like looks outward. And he just kind of boops, boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah.
Yes.
What do you think about that? Yeah, you're the smart one.
So you're suggesting that we take hostages with live explosives?
I mean, yes, but they're people we know are part of all this.
You know, I don't want to ever hear shit from you ever again, Corals, about me shooting guns in public. When you sneak off alone to go get God knows what done to you by some fucking criminal underground organization, we don't even really know what you did in there. And we come to save you. I'd shoot somebody, but that's only because he was being a dick. And you're now wanting to hold them hostage with a barrel of gunpowder.
Well, because I assume they're going to kill me.
We don't have to do anything with this gunpowder. We can just leave it here. We can just go fight them.
Brought it all the way here, though.
I'd rather not blow up half the city, or even
It's
threaten
not.
to.
Spirit.
I'm about to blow up half the city.
No, it's not. But if we're close to it, we are going to die.
Spirit is looking more and more incredulous by the second, and seems to be siding with Peregrine at this as she kind of speaks up. I'm for once with the bird brain over here. That is the most insane thing I have ever said. Are you seriously considering his opinion? And she points toward Thumbtack, who promptly goes, "Oi!" As you do.
Seems like a good way to get killed or noticed.
I'm sure we've never been noticed by such groups before. I mean,
I am
what
quite
all
sneaky,
could
thank
you
you.
all What could you all have possibly done in your past to have ended up in a situation more noticeable than this? I'm sure it's fine.
Would you like to
Peregrine
keep our
takes off
street
his silently takes off his +3 cape of resistance and puts on his Nightwalker cloak.
To your statement, Corals, about what could you have possibly done, Fortissimo, Thumbtack shuts up a little bit and actually like sneaks back into your pack, being very quiet to that statement.
Would we like to pull a vote?
What are the options on the table here?
Number
It
one,
seems
we
like
use
there's a
the
lot
gun.
of extremes and not a lot of like, good solutions.
Option one, we use the gunpowder. Option two, we don't.
I mean, I guess we could use your cloak, Peregrine.
Peregrine looks all full of himself, like just fluffed up. He's
I mean, we could sneak in and play the part.
sending a real infiltrator. What's
Yeah,
up,
you do a
Metal
lot of
Phantasm?
infiltrating.
So Papercut looks at the barrel and he says, "You know, we don't have to use all of it at once, right?"
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd rather use it for my bullets. You know, precision killing.
Now, if you guys really want to blow something up, just use some of it, make a few smaller explosives, use those. Something
That's
that's
Ooh, a
true.
diversion.
precise, controlled.
Can anyone make explosives?
Uh-huh.
He's
Yeah.
gonna point.
I can make
in
fuse
his in the general vicinity of Orion.
Peregrine looks
Orion
almost offended.
reaches into his bag and pulls out a couple of fuse grenades. I can make these.
How hard do they hit?
Hard enough to blow up gunpowder.
What would the equivalent of 3d6 be in game?
3-6. Like what do you mean? The equivalent?
Like that's the damage they do. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it.
3d6 would be like
Grenade
stabbing
launcher.
somebody. Yeah, like it would be doing organ damage at that point. Like you're stabbing an important organ.
Yeah, an under barrel grenade launcher. I'd say.
That would be base.
We do really only need to interrogate one individual, I'm sure, and the guy who owns that store, he was very clearly the one in charge there.
So, let me get things straight. Why are we interrogating these people?
Y'all seem to have some real issues with them, and I'm just thinking of along the lines of what's that saying? Oh, jeez.
Keep your friends
Cutting the
close.
head off the snake. If we
I'm way
cut the
off.
tail, if we cut the tail off, which is this tea shop, it's not going to do much. But if we go straight for the head, or at least someone higher up,
Harry Peep DMs.
I gotcha.
If
You know,
you're,
my brother runs a criminal organization.
the
Might be able to find him.
the NPCs, Miss Ring Dancer and Spirits, if you're asking for their votes on the thing, Ring Dancers is to not blow up the place. Spirits is also in favor of not blowing up the place.
But they brought the explosives here.
Yeah.
Thumbtack had asked for help because he can't lift that barrel.
I thought about mentioning that. I was like, didn't you guys help for him bring this back?
He was cute, and quite frankly, I thought he was bringing it for you. That's what he told me. And from Fortissimo's bag, you hear him say, "No, I didn't. I just left out the story. That's all, nothing more."
To be fair, I got my use out of it. I am quite happy.
at the
Gunpowder's
bare
good.
minimum, I don't need to keep up this charade of being part of. If we just go in and do something about it.
Let's Orion can prepare some bombs. I'll try to infiltrate. If that doesn't work, then Sun King Akbar. We try to save my ass. I mean, I've done this before. I've infiltrated those guys when I got us that helped us get Jeff back.
Perfect.
So is that the plan?
It's a vague notion of a plan.
Yeah. I mean, what am I going in? What is my goal here? Do we know
Yeah.
that they have connections to the Nightwalkers, or am I walking into a rival gang?
These are the
They're
Nightwalkers,
very clearly
and they
wrong.
want to capture Metal Phantasm.
Hang on. I have to roll something. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
As far as I can tell, the plan is go in, raise hell, capture one of them, interrogate them, use that information.
Electra, can you make items invisible?
I think so. Yes. Let me double check out a character.
Ah, crap.
Yep.
I mean,
You
we
can make
could
me-
just act like none of this ever happened and walk away, but that'd be silly.
There you go.
You can make
That's-
me and the casket invisible, and then I could easily carry
Hmm.
it inside.
But why? What do we gain?
Oh, we get to watch something blow up, and that's always fun.
I guess if you guys really want to, my vote is just to leave them alone. They haven't done anything to us yet. At least
I
these
don't know
people
about
haven't.
that. Have they not done anything to us?
Which is why we strike them before they get the chance.
Hmm.
I'm gonna approach Electra.
Right.
You are approached, Miss Electra.
Hello. What's up?
You hear Ring
You have an
Dancer say,
idea how to
"Not
deliver
on the
these?
table."
Hmm.
She rolls her eyes,
Nah.
walks away.
Look me in the eyes.
She looks Peregrine in the eyes.
And tell me that you love me.
You're beginning to worry me. What's going on?
Orion, get over here. Quick.
Orion's setting up his alchemy lab. You could have come to me.
Are you guys
Sorry,
gonna wipe
darling.
me again?
He grapples her.
Oh,
Hey,
grappled.
Why was I invited for this? We should have talked
wasn't
about
resist.
it. Could have been-
Ooh.
Ooh,
Whoa!
that's a failure.
Fortissimo,
Yep.
a thumbtack comes up to your ear, and he just kind of points over. Oh, dear. They're getting horny again.
And she takes a
ain't
jump
that.
back. What's going on? Why did you try to grab me?
I have a feeling you're not who you say you are. Orion, check for any magic on her.
Okay.
Something in her eyes. Something's not right.
Orion says, okay. Orion jumps up on the table, leans over, and licks Electra's scales while sniffing her mane.
Not that kind. In her eyes.
Electra, you are licked.
Oh my god!
Cut that out.
And
That's
Orion's going to roll perception. Does she smell and taste like Electra?
Yes, she does.
Orion goes,
What?
yeah, it's Electra. You're just being paranoid.
I am going to kill you after I figure out what the hell is going on here.
This
Something
is
happened
going
with her
on?
eyes.
liar.
Ah, you're not going to kill me, special friend. And Orion moves up and gives you a hug.
No, really, get off me. There's something going on.
Spirit is just kind of looking back and forth between Fortissimo and Electra. Fortissimo and Electra. Like, she's being very obvious about it. She's looking at Fortissimo. She kind of rolls her eyes and looks over toward Electra. And then back the way.
Huh.
Is anybody going to ask anything?
Yeah, what the hell's happening to my girlfriend?
What is? There's nothing happening. I felt a little funny, but like, it was nothing weird.
Paper cut just gets back to work.
Clang, clang.
Funny how?
I don't know, just a weird feeling.
Orion's
But it
going
was only
to
for a moment.
Orion's going to do a heal check on Electra.
Peregrine starts putting 2 and 2 together. There's only one other fucker who uses magic here.
It's about time somebody got it.
What did you do?
Peregrine.
Orion, she seems to be in good health.
Well, that's good.
Can do it like a judge intent or what's it called?
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
Who
There
are
we
you
go.
sense motiving on?
Our only other arcane magic user here. Well, other than Orion, but
And ring dancer,
Mr. Fortissimo.
Uh,
Slave.
what?
Uh,
What?
His motive seems to be. What is your
Hey,
motive
Paper-
right now,
Paper Cup
Fortissimo?
puts down his.
I'm very confused.
uh,
I don't know.
His motive is sweaty.
Oh,
puts down his tools. And
Peregrine,
he pokes his
what's
head
going
out.
on?
The tools.
You're
stop.
acting a little weird.
I'm acting weird. Your eyes acted weird a couple seconds ago.
I blinked a couple of times. Like, I don't know what.
It's the...
Metal Phantasm. What were you gonna say?
Oh, Paper Cup puts down his tools, looks at Peregrine, and says, "There are no slaves in this house." And he gets back to work.
Hey, I freed him.
true. Fair.
Clang.
Clang, clang. Fortissimo actually, upon your back comes a thumbtack. Climbs out of the bag and he's kind of wiggling a thumbtack at Orion. Oi! You stay away
Yeah.
from him. You lick that Kieran over here. I don't think he likes to be licked.
Who's got anything that tells me what magic is going on here? I don't care if it's a scroll, I don't care if it's a wand, whatever the hell it is.
Once again, Spirit starts
Elec-
looking from Fortissimo to Electra.
What?
Fortissimo.
Do you want me to look at it?
Since everybody's
Orion-
acting weird now and moving around, and I can't really pinpoint, like, remember how earlier on I said like everybody has a certain way they walk, and I can differentiate behind. I'm just gonna fucking tremor sense the entire area.
You're just gonna thump the ground,
Yeah. See if anybody's walking weird.
and you thump the ground with your hoof. There's a very just brief rumble that goes throughout the whole room.
If Electra's walking weird, that might be my fault. I don't know.
Well, I'm paranoid over changelings now because of that bullshit earlier. So
Me too.
Give me a perception check, Blooming.
you know, I had it pulled up, and then the second you asked for it,
And then,
Closing it out.
because you're
While
using your tremor
Corvus
sense
is
thing
thumping
too,
his-
technically you don't have to include that -4, so you get +4 to whatever you roll. Nice.
Ooh,
Whoa.
nice.
And it
Holy
seems like
shit.
everybody actually with the that gets a nice from me. Everybody with the within the room has the same gait of walking. They seem to be perfectly recognizable.
Who's the fucker here magicking my girlfriend?
Well, magic.
Orion moves around Fortissimo and sniffs at his hooves and across his back and mane. Does he smell like Fortissimo?
Yes, he does smell like Fortissimo. Very sweaty.
oh, if there's anyone hidden within a 30-foot radius of us, then I would also notice that. But
Yes.
I don't imagine there is.
There's not.
Fortissimo,
Yeah.
can you detect magic on me?
Sure.
Yeah, without licking her, thanks.
I'll try.
Oh, that's my job.
Right.
And you walk over to Electra now. Are you just?
I'm grabbing Thumbtack off of him.
How are you casting your detect magic, Fortissimo? I'm curious. Oh, you're grabbing. Yeah, give me.
Yeah,
a
I'm
double check.
grabbing Thumbtack off of because I know what his little ass is doing. Give her, dickhead.
What'd you roll there? Yeah, that gets him.
14.
Oi! And you grab him off. I was just joking, I was. And he bites your talon. Nah.
No, who's for you?
Crosses his claws. Fortissimo, how are you casting detect magic. You waving
Oh.
your hooves around. Are you doing it through your bard or your book? I forget. I think you can do it through both.
I don't see it in those. Okay. I'm gonna say it's in the book.
Okie dokie. So if it's in the book, you guys see Fortissimo pull out his book. He tends to kind of blink and look through the stuff and start wiggling his hoof around. Fortissimo, give me a knowledge arcana.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. Well, first off, yes, you do detect a magical aura around
Ooh.
Electra. After a couple moments, you do detect that the most potent aura is coming just from around her body in general, not from any of her magic items that you know of.
Okay.
As for what it is, you can't tell.
Yep, there's something here. I can't quite make out what it is.
Okay. Electra closes her eyes and starts rifling through a bag. She's gonna take out. The fuck is it? It's hard to find it with the eyes closed.
Soap.
Ah, I'm all out. She was looking for her soul soap, but she's all out.
The soul soap.
Why does nobody in this party have something to dispel people with?
Spirit wants.
Hey, I already used both soaps I had, and you can thank me for that too.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if anybody in this party does have something to dispel. Anything with? She blinks. Looks at Fortissimo. Looks at Electra. Looks at Fortissimo.
What? Do I really?
Okay.
She's assuming. This is coming from Spirit's point of view because you're the one with the fancy books and everything.
Okay.
The people who
Spirit.
could possibly know.
Spirit, what are you getting at?
And she gives you like this deadpan look. Well, isn't it obvious? He is the nerdy one.
Yeah,
We
but
need to
you
take
keep
your
looking
ass
back
to
and
a-
forth between them. What's the connection you're making?
He is
They're
a
the two
magic
people.
user. I'm sure he could figure it out, can't you, Fortissimo?
Wait a minute.
Between the two of them, they ought to be able to figure out what's going on. But I don't trust Electra right now.
Fortissimo,
Yes, Electra.
can you please tell me to do something?
Oh. Just anything?
Yeah, nothing ridiculous.
Would you mind going to the table and getting me a tool of some kind?
Would you kindly?
No, I won't.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I'm not sure what that proved, but okay.
Well, I'm not under suggestion. At least from
You wouldn't
Fortissimo.
be to him.
Well, who else would have cast it?
I don't know, but every second they can see. I'm
Coils,
assuming whatever this
Did
is
you
is
feel
letting
anybody
them-
else?
There isn't anybody else in the room, from what I can tell. None of you are changelings.
Oh, Lucy?
Okay, I'm taking Fortissimo to a magic shop, and we're buying something to dispel some.
Yeah.
We don't even
anything.
know what it
Hi,
is.
Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
I don't care what it is, we're dispelling it.
We need to know what it is before we can dispel it.
Oh my god, Ryan, why are you stepping on Lucio?
I'm standing over Lucy.
She stops when
Okay.
you do, and she's still looking at Fortissimo's back where Thumbtack is.
Oh, Thumbtack, can you dispel anything?
Oh yeah, I can give it a go.
Oh, what the? Thumbtack!
Alright, I'll give it a go. And he starts to flutter. Actually, I do believe that Peregrine was actually holding on to him.
You. Well, what does that mean, you little prick?
Oh,
Before
why
you
don't
do
you let me
anything.
show? Why don't you let me show? Hey, yeah? Come on.
Okay, hey, if you're serious, I'll reward you. If you're kidding, or if you're not serious, then they're finding out more things the longer we wait.
Oi.
So he lets go of him.
And he stands up. When have I not ever been serious, yeah?
Always.
Yes, I just you. And he flutters over to Electra's horn. And he looks down. Oi, miss!
What?
Are you ready for your checkup?
Oh no.
I hate you.
Thumbtack, you better be very respectful here.
Don't try anything funny.
Like what?
I'll leave that up to you.
Alright. Anybody got a
Being
stick
you.
then?
Okay, where's this going?
I need a stick.
At least he didn't ask for a coat hanger. Oh,
Oi!
Oh!
Holy shit! He calls out to Metal Phantasm. Oh, you! Over there with the tools, yeah? You got a popsicle stick or something?
depending on what you're going to use it for, I'll let you borrow my staff.
You think I can lift that up? I need just a small stick, yeah? Come on.
Fair enough.
Papercut just walks over here.
You're not going in my damn mouth.
Whoa.
He crosses his hose. What makes you think that?
You don't even try to pretend
I'm
that
just
I'm not
giving.
right.
Oh, you let Orion do it?
Okay, what are you doing with the stick?
I'm just checking. What makes
Checking
sure?
what?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
No, you're not gonna let me now. He turns his head.
You suck.
Papercut untwists the head off a tiny hammer and gives it to damn it, why did I forget his name? How did I forget his name? I just said
Thumbtack?
it. Thumbtack, yeah.
Oh, boy.
And he stumbles a little bit. He's still on Electra's horn, but he pulls it. You gonna let me do my checkup or what?
Oh,
Let the
boy.
little oxpecker do it.
What?
I said,
What?
just go in and let the little oxpecker do it.
Fine.
And he futters. He's having a little trouble flying. But he's doing that thing, that doctors do, where they like, open up the tongue depressor or whatever. Like he's just like waiting. He's just like, come on then.
How's this form?
It's give me heal check. His form is absolutely terrible.
Orion rolls his eyes and he steps up, and with the claw of his left wing, he snatches it out of Thumbtack's hands. It's like, give me that.
It was in her eyes, you jackasses, not her throat.
Come on, we gotta make sure it's a thorough inspection, yeah? And he hops on.
Oh, to hell with this.
He hops onto Orion's hoof.
Something weird.
Paragon
Y'all let him do
grabs
it, like-
Fortissimo. And come on, we're going to a magic store and
All right.
buying you some goddamn spells.
Nice.
Okay,
I am
let's go.
sick of this shit.
Did you eat something weird, Electra?
I'm
I-
trying
we're
to
going
see
to a
if she
spell shop.
did. Come on, it's a team effort, Orion. Oh, there she goes. No, all right, it
wasn't
was
a
worth a
group
try, wasn't it?
No.
We're going to a place to get this guy some good spells
What did,
and for his nice spell book. But wait,
Something
which
to
are
do.
you a higher level in, Bard or Arcanist?
Definitely Bard.
Bard. Okay, you can cast third level Bard spells, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you can learn to spell magic.
Dispel magic is a bard spell.
Can he be taught that, or because I was thinking about Arcanist, where we
So,
go get
You
him?
remember that alternate or that rule set that I'm letting you do with your multi-class there?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. If you get a scroll of dispel magic, you could copy
Oh,
that
that's right.
into your thing, and that's in both spell lists.
Sick.
So long as you use, I believe, 3 spell slots to cast it,
Mhm.
yes, you can put that in your book and use it.
Sounds like we're going to a scroll shop then. Let's go, buddy.
Alrighty.
Who else is coming? I think we should all go.
No, I think you all should stay here. We don't need you giving away any more details about what we're gonna do.
Okay. Just one last
Sorry.
thing.
Yes.
Electric cast forgot the name. Discover magic. Fucking
What?
What?
What's
Detect
cantrip?
Uh,
Detect magic.
There it is.
On
Electric cast on Peregrine.
Oh.
you cast detect magic. You detect magic. You keep
Uh,
focusing on
Actually,
it.
real quick, I take off my Nightwalker cloak and put on my +3 resistance cloak before I do
Yeah.
something retarded.
Well, you realize that there's magic on the Nightwalker outfit. You also realize that the cloak has
Oh.
magic.
Oh shit! Didn't know that.
Anything
check.
coming from his body?
Anything coming from his body, other than his guns and everything like that, he seems to be fine.
I'm a pretty mundane bird.
Okay.
Although, what the hell's on this cloak? Fortissimo, tell me.
yeah, let's see.
The other cloak, I mean, the Nightwalker one.
The Nightwalker clue.
Yeah, what's on that?
Let's see.
This
Get
is
away
a
from my
really
cloak, Orion.
long shot, but I had an idea.
Orion.
Wait, where the fuck did Orion go?
He's dancing, waiting to lick my cloak. It's not happening.
Please.
No, there he goes.
No. Mr. Fortissimo.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you an identify scroll too.
Okay.
You don't need to. Let me do it.
No.
Let me do it.
Let's go.
No.
Okay,
This is
so
a
we go to a
really-
skull shop.
This is a really long shot, but
What's up, girls?
in theory, if I were to take a big old hoof full of like dirt and send a tremor sense through that directly into Electra's body, I might be able to send the perception into her. If
What
there's
the
any
fuck does that
objects.
mean?
Wha-
Well, it would be like a vibration throughout her whole body. It'd be like sitting on a washing machine.
You're
I think we're
very
dealing with
wiggly-
magic,
wiggly
not-
Kieran.
Not
Why?
I can't tell if there's like I don't know. It could be an object for all I know. We've detected for everything.
I saw magic. Let's go.
Yeah, there's magic there.
Fortissimo, let's go.
All
We
right.
go to a skull shop.
Let me do it.
Go away.
Can
Get
I
away from me,
detect
Pat.
magic on myself?
I whispered to you, Fortissimo.
Uh huh. Oh. So on that Nightwalker cloak.
Yeah.
It's definitely an aura of
Yeah.
enchant. On the
Oh. That's what we need that identify scroll for. So let's go get that.
Let me
Can I
do
take
it.
a quick look before you go?
Yes.
And then it ended up being an enchanted parasite that was in like
Yeah.
eggs.
It's been scrying on us this whole goddamn time.
I was right all along, and I just needed to send Electra through the corals washing machine the whole time.
The coral's washing machine.
Do I get anything off of the cloak?
Ryan, get off my back.
You can get more of the effect of the cloak that it's been giving you rather than the spell that's on it because it's a magic item. Which is
Okay.
effectively when you've been wearing it, it's been giving you a +2 to stealth at night.
Ooh. Epic. Now,
Yeah,
if
it
only
looks
we
like
could
it's,
give me charisma bonuses.
You
Sneaky
wish.
cape.
I'm already pretty
Sneaky.
sneaky. Now, diplomacy, I'm a god at, but it would always be great to be a little better at it.
Now, this is your DM speaking. Write that down somewhere, or you guys are gonna
Oh,
keep
yes,
asking me
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I will forever. I'll just send it to you in a DM that way I remember.
Or campaign notes. Campaign notes.
Yes, I'm working on it. Hold on.
Oh, Paolo, please post that. That's epic. Holy. Okay.
I can't yet.
Oh,
Okay, so we leave the Batcave and we go find a scroll shop.
All right.
Post it, feet.
If you guys are going to go for a scroll shop there, give me a knowledge local. And I take it
Knowledge locale.
This is the adventure for this little scroll
Holy
adventure
shit.
is for
Natty 20.
Still lower than Fortissimo.
yeah. So this little I think that this little thing is just Fortissimo and Peregrine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted everyone else to stay here for the sake of not Electra doesn't get jumped and they don't figure out where we are.
All right. Well, you start looking about for a place, and you're kind of familiar with the way that things are effectively set up in the city. Now, that being said, it does take you a little bit before you manage to find yourself an actual magic shop. You do manage to find one, and let me just pull this up because I have notes here. You see what seems to be kind of like you seem to see what seems to be kind of
Paper.
like a set of cards that are kind of above the door on the sign of this thing, and it just says the Enchanted Turret is the name of the name
Ooh.
of the enchanted door.
You think?
It's kind of
That
in
is
the market
spooky.
distance.
That
It's in a
is-
street, kind of outside and adjacent to a rather large home next to it. And I take it you guys are going in?
Yep.
Alright, so you kind of go in, and the building itself is kind of like a plastered building. There's a large window and a big brick chimney coming out the top, and it contains some planter boxes along some walls, as well as kind of a floating glass pyramid that, as you open the door, you see in the middle of the room. You open the door, it's very kind of, you can see clearly into the room, but as you step in, it kind of goes dark around the thing, and the really only thing you can see is the pyramid kind of eluding small purplish light from the center.
Wow.
You hear, after a moment, coming from the darkness, "So what brings you here, traveler?" Oh, don't tell me I know why you're here. Come in. Come in.
Strongest potion.
I require your strongest scrolls from my
Based.
bard friend.
And,
Or my...
well, yeah, after a moment of you guys, I presume, walking in,
Yeah.
there's a light tapping on the back of your head. Tap, 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 tap.
Swing around. What the hell?
There seems to be some floating scrolls there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I grab a hold of, provided they're like, being held out to me,
And
sorta.
they kind of pull away, and you hear the voice say, "Ah, da, da, da."
Hey, I've got coin.
Well, and he kind of thinks a little bit. Before I give you these scrolls, do confirm with me that my assumptions were correct. You were looking for ways to perhaps deal with, and he kind of thinks for a moment, some kind of darker magic? If my divination serves me correctly. Cards never lie.
Darker magic.
I'm not sure it was
We didn't
darker
have it
magic,
for a
but
while. We're trying to undo some magic, for what it's worth.
Close. And he kind of smiles a little bit.
pretty good.
And a couple of the scrolls kind of like float away to your guys' answer, and a few remain. And he kind of opens them up a little bit. Now let me look something up really quick, just to make sure I'm getting the right thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Because scrolls are a little tricky in Pathfinder here. First
Peregrine
one-
leans over to Fortisso. How much money do you have?
Let me take a look in my sack of gold here.
I'm kind of a broke bird at 1,000 gold.
Oh, you might have more than me, but let me just hold up.
Uh-oh.
It's just paper. It can't cost that much.
You would be surprised.
So he says, coming from a college.
Face.
Maybe it's like the College of Windhelm.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I have 1,500 gold.
Oh, you are a little richer than me. Damn it. How do my servants end up making more than me?
That's that one. Sorry, I'm just looking here. Just making sure I get the right cash levels for things. Alright, I think I got it. Alright, were you looking at your money there, Fortissimo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have our funds.
the voice comes by again. Ah, yes. This one right here would probably fit you the best if you don't already have this rather important one in your arsenal, I'd say. And it kind of flutters open and opens. Now you could either give me a spellcraft to just try to read what the spell is, or otherwise ask him. That's kind of up to you.
I'll do the spellcraft.
This is definitely a spell of dispel magic.
Yep, that is exactly what we're looking for.
That's the money.
It rolls up as you guys confirm the thing, and there's a chuckling from behind, or from where that voice is coming from rather. There's this one 375.
Oh,
Done.
gold. I'll pay him out myself.
And
Actually,
where do you put the coins? I'm curious.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
In my saddlebag.
I know, like where are you putting them to pay him though? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, is there a counter?
No, all you see in the middle of this room, everything's dark outside of the small glowing light of that glowing glass pyramid in the middle. You don't even see where the guy is.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah,
being
yeah.
hyper
Oh wait,
mysterious.
this is epic. Alright, so I prestidigitate 393, was it? Gold out of
300
my
375.
375 gold out of my saddlebags and just sort of have them like floating around the circle.
And there's like a trade-off that happens is like some of the coins float back into the darkness toward where the voice was, and the scroll is given to you as it floats down to your hoofs.
Radical.
I just watched a Pokemon trade.
Yeah. Dum 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 dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Now, was there anything else you were looking for? Perhaps. And he kind of thinks. Hmm. Maybe some kind of clairvoyance, or what else do you need? I'm curious.
Hmm.
Something to identify magic, and maybe something to spy on, or at least identify who it is that has casted this magic.
Well, that might be, from what I am told, a little bit more higher than your friend right here can muster. Don't you
Hey,
think?
what's that supposed to mean?
I mean,
I have
the
things to
cards
barter.
have spoken, not me. However, and you can the second scroll kind of floats down and it opens, and once again, Fortissimo, you could either choose to ask him or roll spellcraft as it opens up. He's nervous, he says. And he opens that one, and you realize very easily that this one's actually identify.
Oh.
Which
that's
you also let me see. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, you don't have that one in your book, I don't believe.
No. Is that level 3?
No, it is a level 1 spell.
Oh. Wow.
Yep.
And both on the Bard and Wizard Sorcerer spell list, so.
Cool.
Identifies pretty good. You don't have to roll a bunch of shit anymore.
And how
I
much
think
would
they're
that one
anxious
be?
to roll.
And let me just double check to make sure I'm giving you the right cost here. And he kind of smiles. Yes. Very simple spell. 25 gold pieces.
Oh, absolutely. No question.
You float the gold, and he floats the scroll. You have attained a scroll of identify.
Quick out of character question. If you buy a wand and you're not a spellcaster, but you have like the command word, does that take the place of
If you
use
buy a
magical
wand,
device? Is that
if you buy a wand and you are not a spellcaster, you have
You
to
gotta
have a
do
rank and
UMD.
use magic device, or
okay?
yep. And if you have a wand and you are a
Gotcha.
spellcaster and it's not on your spell list, you also have to roll use magic device.
Gotcha. Okay. Rip.
And there's one more scroll that's kind of up there, as kind of hovers. And just for personal use, my good friend, I have a feeling, yes, by the sounds of your nervous prattlings, you may be interested in the third one I have here for you. And he kind of opens it up.
We're not together.
The third one he opens up is a scroll of calm emotions. And it's kind
I
of
don't
like
know. I don't know about that one.
he's got the energy. He's got the after you say I don't know about that one, with the same energy of Aurora Borealis from the Christmas special. He says, "You will."
No, I think I don't want that one. I
How
don't
much is
want it.
that one?
Oh, this one. I'll part with it for another 25.
Oh, so the more the merrier.
You floated over.
Servant, don't you ever cast that on me.
And he floats the scroll down. Now be gone with you. You have no more business with me, I can tell.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. And
Yeah, thanks.
you guys don't move your talons or hooves, but the room seems to get further and further away until just the door kind of shuts in front of you, and you don't remember getting outside, but you are, and you're now outside the turret place once more.
That was weird.
Back at Metal Phantasm's house, while this is going on, there's there is a thumbtack that's being exceptionally annoying on top of Electra's head, as well as Metal Phantasm's station. He's kind of going around saying, "Come on, when we gonna blow something up? And also, I still gotta check up on you. You're being really saucy, you are." And then he's kind of going around.
Shut up! I'm gonna weld you to this tool.
Oh, you can certainly try. And he shakes his little thumbtack from a rafter.
Wait, was he on? I thought he was on my head.
Well, he's flying around. He lands on your horn. He says the thing, then he flies off and he goes somewhere else. That's kind of his style. He's just kind of flitting all over the place. Spirit is just sitting and kind of watching rather bemusedly. She seems to rather enjoy the flightiness of the small griffin, but Ring Dancer seems less than amused and is tapping her hoof very annoyedly, as if she really wants to squish something but can't.
Thumbtack, I honestly believe you can't help me.
Oh yeah?
If there is anything up, I don't even know.
All right, well that's why they don't call me Dr. Thumbtack for nothing, you know.
I've never
anyone
seen
calls you that.
I've never seen you help anybody with a problem like this.
Oi! You're saying I'm not a doctor, yet you trust Orion. He doesn't even have a doctorate, yeah?
I didn't trust him. He licked me.
And you won't let me lick you. I see how it is. That sizes, and he crosses his.
I'm not gonna let you crawl in my mouth.
Who said I was doing any crawling?
Did you not want to crawl in my mouth? What were you gonna do with the stick?
I plead the silence rule. It's not the fifth in this universe because that doesn't exist. He's looking despondent, but his feathers are ruffled a little bit. I think you're just assuming.
I am assuming. Am I wrong?
I don't know. Miss Corals, what do you think about the situation, eh? She's being sized as she is.
I'm just gonna give Thumbtack a hamster ball of dirt.
You're just giving him dirt?
Like a hamster ball made of
I'm gonna form a ball around him out of dirt.
And you form the ball around him, and there's kind of a muffle "oh!" And now suddenly he kind of thumps to the ground in a little ball of dirt. And it starts moving around, and there's a little bit of angry cawing noises coming from inside the dirt. Perhaps a few choice swear words that if you don't know the language, you wouldn't know what he's saying.
Well, I imagine there's holes in it, so we could hear him.
Oh, well, yes, but you
Followed
still
by
need to know the language.
suffocation.
Damn.
Orion likely knows the language.
What language do you speak again?
Bet you pygmy.
Abyssal, Aklo, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Giant, Ignan, Infernal, Sphinx, Strix, Sylvan, Undercommon, Vegapygmy.
Well, in Vegapygmy, you hear him shout a couple choice words.
Bullshit.
Really?
What a little dick.
Relating to a bunch of sizeless assholes, that kind of thing. He's saying a lot of things about beer and Kieran's, and he's not having a good time. He doesn't like his hamster ball.
Maybe you
Hey,
should take
Coral.
some time and think about what you were trying to do.
Hey, Corals.
What?
Orion holds up his hoof. Get some.
I know that you called my name.
Yeah, but your tremor sense would feel that my hoof was
It
picked up off
ended.
the ground.
It's only one round.
Oh. I'm holding my hoof out to you. You could bump it.
You can't
In
leave
character.
a bro hoof hanging.
So funny, Frilly.
If you tell me that you're holding your hoof up, then I hoof bump, but I miss.
Orion quickly adjusts, and we have an awkward bro hoof moment.
Awkward, bro.
Oh, can't leave it hanging.
So, Electra, speaking of being a doctor's and having actual training,
Are you
I
gonna
thought-
lick me again?
No, I'm actually going to be a doctor for you.
There's
Are you gonna
jealous
wipe
noises
me?
coming from the hamster ball.
Wipe the Kieran.
Wipe the Kieran.
I
Is this
very
like-
likely will. So there was a discussion about a possible pregnancy with you, and I wanted to verify if that was true.
Out of character, there was a
Strikes
little bit
them
of a
away.
plot hole there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I didn't ask Memely if Electra went into heat during the wait or not until like after.
The
Nice.
by wait he
Nice.
means when we did the downtime.
Like the 2 weeks that we kept, and that's when she was supposed to go into heat. So she technically would have known.
Then yeah, she did. I think I told you that.
You did, but I was,
And we
I was
forgot to
just
say we
kinda,
banged.
I was being ambiguous.
Huh.
So I don't know how to deal with that out of or in character.
Well, I mean, you know that you're not.
Yeah, but it was like after that I asked Orion too, because I didn't know at the time, out of character.
I don't see what you're getting at.
He's saying Orion
would
wouldn't
never
even
have
have to ask
asked.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Orion wouldn't have cause to even ask her
Gotcha.
to do that.
So are we fixing that retroactively?
I don't know.
Yeah.
sure.
You want to
Yeah.
retcon it?
We already know she's not pregnant. It's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
We don't
gonna
need to go through it.
I'm gonna retcon it myself for you then. Before Ryan can say that, I'm gonna lean in real quiet like and be like, Electra, is this a girl problem?
No.
I
don't even know if there is a problem.
I failed my perception check. What kind of problem?
Exactly.
You hear a distant, I'm not shooting blanks.
I don't know if there is a problem. I got a weird feeling in my eyes for a second, and I blinked a couple of times, and then Peregrine got all worried.
All right. Well, let me take a look at your eyes then.
Okay. And she sits down
thanks
on
for
her
the
haunches
eyes.
and kind of just looks at Orion.
All right. Orion's going to give her a once over. He's going to look for any kind of cloudiness in her eyes, see if there's any spots in the back of the retina, if her eyes are more red than usual, etc.
She seems to be in perfect health, though you do notice that her pupil is a little bit more distended than normal.
It's a little more what?
Like, expanded.
Dilated.
Oof.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Your health inspections is not the quietest one, mind you, because there's a small raven that's pecking at Thumbtack, who is looking absolutely terrified and is brandishing his little thumbtack at the thing. Back, you beast! And you hear this, Orion then Vegapig me, because he seems to be incensed.
Pollux will just kind of jump back a little bit when he threatens him with the thumbtack, and just kind of looks at him still.
Dilated. We're just most
It's
kecking.
okay. Those balls are almost indestructible.
Thumbtack starts trying to roll it away. He's just kind of taking this maneuver right here.
Oh, toward the other animal that wants to eat him.
Yep, and then he stops and he starts going the other way as now Lucy starts chasing him. He's not having a good time.
Cat toy.
Orion calls out in Aklo, Lucy, I meant what I said about the cage. Behave yourself.
You're gonna have to give me an animal handling check.
Ooh.
Could this be intimidation since I'm speaking her language?
No, it's animal handling because she's an animal companion.
Uh-oh.
Roll.
Oh boy, she's more focused on Thumbtack than you right now.
Oh my
She really
goodness.
likes
Alright.
Thumbtack, Orion. Like,
Aww.
she really likes him. Really.
Corals, how strong is that ball?
It's as strong as the dirt it's made out of.
Lucy claws
There's
at it.
some metal shavings mixed in there from all the work.
Lucy claws at it and sends the ball flying, thump, and like a couple bars of dirt from around the thing that like are kind of holding it like, collapse inward, and it's not the strongest ball. Lucy can break into it, is what I'm getting at.
Orion says,
Well-
I'll be right back. And Orion's going to grapple Lucy.
Actually, for real, while he's distracted, is this like an issue that you need to talk to me about?
I don't even know what's going on, Corals. I told you the truth when I said that I don't know.
I didn't see anything happen. Peregrine is very adamant that something is going on.
I know. I thought he was acting weird.
Well, I never
That's
see
what I
anything happen, but that's besides.
Well, you said you didn't feel anybody, so unless they were floating,
It's true. I didn't notice anything, but
but
no, it's hard to say. If something happened that made your eyes change color, clearly something was cast on you.
I don't think they've changed color.
Have they changed color?
Even for a moment, like a.
I don't know. How am I supposed to know? I can't see
I
my
don't
own
know
eyes.
either. There's no way for me to know.
Not waiting till the guy who saw it comes back.
I see, said the blind mare in the corner of a deaf
Holy shit.
Just as Thumbtack, while Lucy is distracted, starts sneaking out during all this conversation, he sneaks out a little like a little hole that was made, and he pushes himself out. And he flies up toward the rafter, and Lucy's eyes just kind of dart up to follow him a little bit. The door opens, and our good friends Fortissimo and Peregrine arrive, and they seem to have, Fortissimo has his
Hello.
scrolls. He looks like a happy stallion.
We got our boy some scrolls.
We got paper.
Is Lucy grappled?
Yeah, she's.
Paper cut's right here.
Alright.
How long does it take to add those to your spellbook?
There's scrolls.
It's an hour to add per spell level. So the first the level ones are only gonna take an hour each to do, and I think the level 3 one's gonna take 3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, identify first. We'll get that done,
Yeah,
and then
I'll
we'll
get
know
that
what she's got on her.
So I'll
So,
do identify and then the do spell.
we'll leave an hour of us not really talking to Electra until we find out what the hell this is.
So Fortissimo, you start sitting down. You open Untitled.wave and start copying spells down into your spellbook. Be sure you write that down, by the way, on your spellbook.
Yep.
How does scrying work? Can they hear you if they're scrying on me?
You remember what pickles look like? Or not pickles, but
Yes.
our kids?
Uh-huh.
I saw something flash in your eyes, kind of like that. Or at least it reminded me of it.
Well, maybe somebody's scrying on us then. Should I go in a different room?
Gee,
I don't know.
And you do manage to copy down the. Actually, I think you need to give me a roll for that. Actually, let me
Okay.
double check for that.
This dude's like, right click, copy, paste,
Copy paste.
instead of just
Hey, I'm an
control V.
archivist. I'm literally.
Scroll into spellbook. I know wizards get it by default, but you might have to give me a roll for something. Pathfinder. I just have to double check. Copying scrolls into spellbooks. Let's see here. You must make a spellcraft check. So give me a spellcraft check.
Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna spray a
That's
note.
the DC right there, plus that.
Right.
Oh yeah, you copy this one down with a feather. You literally copy paste.
No, this is identify.
Yeah.
Got
So you have
Copy
identify
paste.
in your book.
Yay.
All right, and then what else are you doing from there? I'm just curious.
Well, I think we already figured out what was on the cloak of the Nightwalker, so I don't need to use Identify right now for anything.
Yeah, just use it on Electra, and then we can see what the
Oh,
hell's going on with her eyes.
Specifically. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use Identify on Electra.
All right, so when you give me a spellcraft check, that gives you a +10 enhancement bonus to that check. I can tell you.
Can everyone use that as he's casting the spell, or only him?
Just him. He's the caster.
Look with your special eyes for Tissimo. What do you
is that
see?
your- Yeah, just roll me a spellcraft.
Spellcraft? Okay.
Yeah, and you get a +10 to that check.
Okay, cool.
Well, you get a +13 because you also get the extra +3.
Base.
Well, I guess for magic items and deciphering scrolls. Never mind, just
Yeah.
a +10. But
Just
28 is enough to get you that. Yes, the spell upon her is indeed a scrying spell.
Oh, well, we're being scribed.
Well, I can't say I didn't already know that, but it's good to at least confirm it.
And as soon as you started recognizing that it was a scrying spell, it goes away.
And it's being hidden kind of well.
No, I mean like
Hey,
you no longer see the magic on her as soon as you start noticing it.
They just
It's gone.
dispelled it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that means they know that we know.
Yep. Hey, paper cut. Whoop, 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 whoop. Red alert. They know where we are. Our cover is blown.
A marble drops on your head, paper cut. Thunk. Yeah, look at that. You spent so much time over here clinking away, you didn't even know.
It's just been so long since I've done this. Let's get our stuff and get out then.
I can try to help you finish up here if you want everyone else to get your things.
Yeah.
Can they tell location with a scry spell, or do they just see me?
Oh, they know exactly where we are.
Okay,
You could
we should
certainly
go then.
You could certainly give me a knowledge arcana to answer that question, though, Electra. If you like.
I will.
Scrying really only shows you like from like a seeing eye perspective behind the subject, like kind of where they are and what they're seeing.
I guess it depends on when they casted it on you.
Yeah. If
How
they
attentive
cast
they've
it-
been.
If they cast it before we got here, then we're screwed.
Which I have a feeling is the case because no one
But-
else has come or gone.
I only felt weird after I was here.
Okay, who casted Scry on my girlfriend?
Can scrying be activated at will?
It can be activated from long distances, I believe.
Based on
Yeah,
what
they
Pickles has
could-
told you, yes. I mean, she did the same thing to you, as she said.
They could be sitting 3 cities away and start it anytime they want.
Did for Tessimo, did you get any kind of aura from that magic, like out of character caster level?
I don't know.
I think you could get that information from your spellcraft check from before. We're looking
Okay.
at caster level. Let me just double check this sheet here. I got my sheets.
My money's on Zakira, but
Are my new electric brass knuckles battle ready yet?
Yes.
I'm gonna help him hasten that up if he needs.
Silvergut puts them on, and he just darts to over here.
Hang on one second.
Well, Paper Cut's doing something.
Alright, let's see here.
And
Well, should
he comes back and he just says, "I'm gonna need extra hands."
I got you?
What's a hand?
Based.
Things I have.
Extra horns. Empty out
Claws,
my
quick and
inventory. We need to go.
Caster level would be 10.
Caster level 10.
Okay. And my money's either on Zakira or one of these thugs around here. Quite possibly one of those cops.
Everybody load up on the merchandise.
It could have been the cop. They don't like Metal Phantasm.
Yeah, that's a big reason to cast it on you.
Well, if it was them,
They've got my bottle.
if it was you know who, then they probably would have cast it on me when I was alone.
You mean he who
Probably right
must
about
not
that.
be named, yeah?
Actually, speaking of that, corals.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Would a scriven work on you? They can't if it's seeing eye.
Yeah, how
You're not
embarrassing
seeing
that
it from their perspective. You're seeing like it's
It's
third
magic.
person. Like
Okay.
Hey,
I ain't gotta
corals,
explain.
corals,
shit.
look at me. Look directly into my eyes if you know where I'm at.
Just gonna follow the voice and do that.
I look at these derpy eyes and try to figure out if there's any scrying
Not
magic. on
derpy.
it. I'm such an ass. Oh god.
They
let
slowly
me-
begin to derp.
and you're just looking into her eyes?
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen any eyes milkier.
Ooh.
You're blind as a bat.
That's
No.
racist.
What are you implying?
That's really racist, Peregrine.
There's a
You
marble that
know
falls
what?
on your head, Peregrine. Dunk.
Bastard.
He's racist, eh?
Okay,
Damn right I
Phantasm
am.
needs some help. Let's go help them.
Yeah, let's do that
Yeah,
thing.
let's go. There's probably a posse forming right now.
Papercut looks at Ring Dancer, Spirit, and Corals, and just tells them, "You three stay behind. We're gonna need you to cover us."
Okay. Why am I still in the bed with Fatissimo? Hold on.
Yikes.
Oh, dude, what happened last night, man?
He
Dude.
knocks on the
Where's my
door 4
car?
times, then 2 times, and he goes in.
And you walk in.
Okay, cool. I'm going to grab my crazy wall. I'm going to take it down, fold it up, and put it back in my pocket. I've rehearsed this.
It's his bug out kit.
You do such things. You're getting ready. You're getting ready.
Maps and shit, notes.
Good thing we got that gunpowder.
That we left downstairs.
Peregrine.
We'll set a charge on it. Yeah.
You guys don't look at it. It's full.
Actually, never mind.
Oh, you can't leave me hanging like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hang on.
give me blue balls, man. Jeez, dude.
Don't shoot you.
Papercut walks out of the room and shit with like everything in the hand. Just fucking. I'm assuming everyone else is also like helping pick up some of this stuff too.
Yep.
So we can get out of here ASAP.
Excuse me. Yes.
Yeah. And shit, I can't leave the room. Bug. I'm stuck, meanly. Help.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was typing.
Cool.
Hang on. Let me post in spectator voice my reaction to that.
Oh no. Oh no.
I ready both my revolvers. They're pulled out. Where the fuck are you?
Papercut grabs a photo off the wall, takes that.
Oh,
Electra,
boy.
stay close to me.
What are you about to shoot now?
Hopefully
He's-
not.
He's like goddamn Mad Max, right? Or not Mad Max, Max Payne. Like something bad's about to happen. Some bullet time shit's about to happen.
He grabs his dad's journals and stuff.
That bastard you tried to seduce, it's him.
Oh boy.
And
Did he ever
Okay.
touch you, Electra?
I don't think so.
Where on this doll did he touch you?
No, I don't
you
think he
that
did.
guy was caster level 10?
He just
You
whispered to
teleported.
me, saying I should have let him fuck you.
Oh, God.
And now he's gonna die.
And let's
Wait,
take a
what? He's
5-minute
gonna
break.
die?
Let's take a 5-minute break here. 'Cause it's about this point that you guys hear some thudding downstairs, and
Oh.
fairly loud. Oi! There's somebody down here, and I need to set up some tokens.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I see.
Alrighty.
All right, to the
Jeez.
tavern.
Yeah.
Ree! Stop trying to fuck my girlfriend.
It's friendly.
I've got the bird flu
Meanly
right
just wants
now.
to cuck you.
Peregrine, you can't stop me.
Can't stop me. No, you can't stop me.
So meanly, might I
Can't
ask?
stop
So, like,
Oh
what
God.
extra, like, how much
Oh,
better
there it is.
are these super special fucking? I forgot what they're called. I'm just gonna call it Beskar because that's relevant.
What are they
What
called?
are the, I forgot what the metal was. That rare metal iron thing.
The new
whatever.
bricks.
The star metal.
New bricks. Yeah.
New bricks.
So
It increases
So my
still.
new bricks.
Nah,
Electric horseshoes. What do I like? What's
it goes through metal.
Yep. So if they have metal armor on, it's that armor class does not.
You hit
count.
touch AC now.
Yeah.
Against
you
metal
hit
armor.
their AC for what it would have been if they didn't have that metal armor. That's what you hit.
Yeah.
That's big. That's really big.
Hey, nice.
Essentially, you're shooting bullets with your fist now, except unless they're wearing leather armor, then you
It's
still
not
just hit
touch
their regular
AC.
AC.
That's
Any,
not what I'm saying. I'm saying. If
Well, no, I know, but it's but it generally is whatever the touch AC value would be, unless it's heavy armor, then it'd be even lower.
Is there any damage increase at all?
I don't think so.
no.
I actually think the damage is worse, but depending on how he wants to do it.
No damage increase.
No damage increase. It just changes the way you hit, and it actually helps. Like I said, get past like the metal itself is kind of stopped. It was easy to work with. Well, it was
Okay.
kind of easy to work with. It was hard because we're not really.
Couldn't use iron to work it.
Yeah, you had to use some special shit.
Alright.
It essentially treats iron like it's ethereal.
Now, because they are spiked, is there like any like stab, or is it just like a blunt thing still?
Yay.
Is there any what?
Sounds like you're dying over there.
Because they're spikes now. There's
Maybe
nothing extra
tomorrow.
spiked.
I've already done my Beat Saber for the night.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Hi, Gyro.
Hello.
Oh.
Gyro's speaking with
Yes.
people.
Hello.
Oh, even though
Hi,
they're
Gyro.
spiked now,
I
they're,
forgot I was on voice here.
You always
they're
are.
still blunt.
You would still classify it as either blunt or piercing, whichever one you would want to do.
If you're
think.
talking about your horseshoes that are also electric,
Yeah.
how
They're
would you make
Because he's got them
those?
spiked.
Well, like,
Yeah,
how would
yeah.
you make them spiked without really
Oh,
doling
because
down those
I
spikes? when you're,
molded,
like, standing
I
on
made
them?
the metal like, I smithed the metal to be shaped like spikes.
Well, I'm saying
Like he goes for the tip of his toe.
ah,
I mean, it'd be the same way that you
like
might do
claws.
cleats.
It's
Yeah.
I mean,
it's kind of like It's
yeah,
kinda like-
I'll let you choose whether if it's like a. I'll let you choose whether you want to do bludgeoning or piercing, depending on. You.
all right.
Shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
Alright, let's see here. Let me just load up something here. I have it somewhere. Sorry, I'm just loading up a couple things that I had ready.
That's loot.
I know!
Not that. I mean to stream.
There's
Like
no
that.
loot on the stream.
Well,
Maybe we can fix
Gold.
that.
Let's see here.
Ooh, that is a good bet. I'm gonna-
Yeah, I was gonna say that is pretty badass. I love the claw.
Would you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
that is some
badass?
pretty badass.
Badass. Nice.
Badass.
God,
That
I
ass
hate
is
myself.
nice, actually. Hanging upside down actually engages the glute, so that's why their asses are so nice. It's true.
Horses.
Alright.
Like, that is a badass.
Fat butt.
I can't even be mad at that one.
Suicide is badass.
So you better commit it. Ooh, this one actually.
Need loot on the screen?
What? Aha, there it is. Alright.
I'd be into that if I weren't convinced that's actually a dude.
It's a YCH.
I know, but that's
Could be anyone. I mean, it probably will end up being it. No, it's female only. It says female only.
Yeah, right.
I
tell him your OC's female.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could just use firecracker for that.
Like, what are they gonna do? Tell you that you're not trans?
Yeah. Did you assume
$60 or more gets you a com edit?
$60 get you com edit.
That's a lot for a com edit.
It is. But it's nice.
$150 for that?
That's an auto buy.
Who's it from?
Yeah.
It's, same person who did this one.
Lewd.
Okay.
It's
That
from
is-
Glue. I
Man, if
think.
only that one was the YCH.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd pay $50 for that com edit.
This score. Well, I mean, the bid's at 25 right now. I don't think anyone's bid on it yet. It's like new.
Wait, colon glue? What?
No, just the name is Glue.
To search artists on.
Yeah, the
Wikipedia, you
colon
have
is the
to-
symbol.
The same person who did the super lewd Autumn Blaze with the. Hang on.
Yeah, to search artists on Derpy Brew, you have to
This person.
go artist colon and then the artist, like this.
I posted the link.
Colon glue sounds like an anal cream.
It does sound
It does.
Preparation G.
That's an anal cream.
On the whole, I think Preparation H feels good. God, that was a good movie.
That much. Okay.
I'm kind of tempted to actually bid on one of these, just like
They're
to put my
addictive.
OC in it. Even because they said female only.
Y'all should watch that video because it is. If you've never seen Austin Powers, that is a very funny scene.
I'm assuming these are the types of claws that Metal Phantasm has.
Let's see.
You know, those look really convenient.
They're not really as much blade.
But also, I was figuring like cleats. You know?
They're like spiked brass knuckles, except on the hooves.
Sounds like cleats.
No, cleats point down. They go out for punching.
Yeah, but in the case of a hoof, you'd probably want it to go down.
Oh
since
yeah.
most of your
it's a
force
word.
transfer is going to be.
Yeah.
And also, in the case of brass knuckles, they technically go down. It's just you put your hand into a fist.
You know what? Yeah, there. What Coral's posted, that's what it looks like. There you go. Deciding it now.
And Fire King even posted some.
Okay, so they're like those ninja.
They're from World War II, by the way.
Spikes.
They're what you wear on the bottom of your boots to go ice climbing.
Yeah.
Spikes for
Yeah.
multiple uses, I assume.
That's actually what these are for. They're
Yeah, gripping.
from World War II for walking through the snow.
Cool. I didn't even think of all the cool uses. I just thought spike because hey, I might do some piercing damage. That might be useful.
Very useful, actually.
I've gotten these set up pretty well. I think I'm gonna head back down to campaign, boys.
Bye.
I don't want to hear those guys talking anymore anyway.
That's toxic.
Toxic masculinity.
Now, I
The
take it you
best
guys
kind.
would run downstairs given the commotion.
Not
I'm keeping
quite.
my Kieran close, and hopefully my enemy's far away.
Electra's gonna reach out and boop Orion with mage armor.
Hit me with it too.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've only got +2.
Does anyone else want some armor?
I'll take it.
Low con niggas be like, I need armor.
I need armor.
Invisibility too.
It's about this
Okay.
time as you start booping each other with mage armor that you hear, come out, wherever you are, through the bottom of the
Orion,
stairs.
Oh,
Do you have any potions?
On that note, I'm going to walk straight downstairs. I'm right here.
Get him corals.
Orion, do you have any potions?
Yeah. What do you need?
Cat's
Start
grace.
drinking them.
I am.
Just
Chill.
Cat's grace. Cat's grace.
Alright.
Cat's grace.
Alright, we have blooming corals going downstairs, right?
As soon as they say come out, I'm just gonna step
Ow.
right down.
Boom, boom, boom. You step down the stairs, blooming corals. You see Spirit, who is kind of hugged up against the wall, seemingly being very quiet. You notice.
Do I know?
Yes, you see Thumbtack. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. You don't see anything then. However, you
Auras.
at least feel the presence of Ring Dancer looking toward the door.
I'm ignoring that completely.
Oh yeah, Peregrine. Here you go. Drink this.
Cat's grace. Cat's grace. Oh, Barkskin?
No,
Cat's
I
grace.
drink
Yeah.
that. You drink that.
Cat's grace.
So adjust your AC and your reflex save and all that.
Yep.
And as you round the corner there, blooming corals, and look inward, there's kind of a chuckling. Oh, you've only sent down 1, 2, by the looks of it, from the mare behind you. Don't push it, buddy. You guys are hearing this through the floor, by the way. Like it's not quiet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it, I'll explain to you.
Lectra, did you boot me with invisibility?
Yep.
Cool. Memely, how do I adjust my size?
Well, first off, you can actually do that yourself. I figured out if you go to your character sheet and go to that. Do you know that fancy new plugins that we installed?
Yeah.
If you go to your character sheet, on your token thing, there's like a token editor tab.
I see it.
Yeah, you could use that, and it says like token size is like 70 by 70. Just double that size. Bam, do it yourself.
Mainly.
Eat.
Real
What's
quick
up?
out of character question.
Huh?
In roll 20, it's not counting the number of used spells at the top anymore. And I don't have the total spells manually blocks checked off.
What?
What?
Here, look. You know how it does this? It's just telling me 0. And I've used like 4 level 2 spells.
Yeah. Recalculate. That's what that button is.
Up at the top.
Yeah.
Is Fortissimo tippy tapping?
Tippy
How
tap.
top?
What? Oh. Yeah, I'll start tapping.
Tippy
They just hear upstairs this tapping start.
Now remember, yeah, you start hearing tapping along the floor. Now remember, Fortissimo, that your bardic performance is a little bit different. We just were doing it wrong initially. Remember, it's a little slightly different with
thanks.
the fats and the bardic thing. However, give me that. What's it called? Naturalist. That's the one. So what you have to do is when you
Oh, right.
when you start tapping, you got to give me a knowledge check appropriate to the type of things that you're fighting. And then you give a +2 to AC and attack rolls and saving throws against those things.
That's
a knowledge
Your party.
appropriate to what I'm fighting.
Yes.
So, like
Probably
local?
locale.
It would be. What do you think you're fighting? Because you haven't seen them yet.
Well, I'm assuming this is like the people that we ran into that one night in the street. Which is
I did
like
say it was the guy.
So.
So Faye, would Faye be a good descriptor?
Fae would be a good descriptor. Yes. So nature.
Nature. Okay.
Nature or Arcana, actually.
Oh.
Depends.
We'll go with Arcana just because they were spying on us.
Go for it. And that is actually okay in terms of doing that. So you start tipping tapping, and all your compatriots give a +2 to saves, AC, as well as
Holy shit.
attack rolls. So
That's
Not damage
based.
though.
yeah.
What kind of
Oh,
bonus
I-
is that?
Yes or no to damage?
What was that?
Is it attack and damage or just attack?
Just attack, not damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you're wondering what type of bonus it is, it's an insight bonus. Because he's like
Okay, cool.
he's tapping, and
Epic.
it's like in a way that like he's teaching you about it at the same time.
Insight's great. That's actually really good. And AC, holy fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, insight will
That's
stack
awesome.
with any AC bonuses that aren't insight too.
Based.
So
Electra's gonna hit herself with mage armor too.
based. Well, you are all out of time for spells. Are you guys coming
Okay.
downstairs?
Absolutely.
I guess so.
And let me just move y'all to this map here.
Dooley's out. Let's go.
They were banging it. They were banging it out downstairs. Saying, "Come out, come out!" What are you laughing about?
The Peregrine's gonna lose his shit.
What?
As you guys
Oh my
come around the
God.
corner, there he is,
Where?
loud
What?
and proud. And he kind of leans up against this barrel here.
Holy
About
shit.
time you've come out.
He's dead. He's fucking dead. He's. Dude, give me. Fuck. Let me go first. Oh,
Oh,
God, please let me go first.
Hey, I didn't roll initiative.
Oh God, please let this initiative roll go well. Oh, I want to blow this smug face ass up. I didn't select myself. Damn it. 15 points.
Violent,
Oh,
very
9.
violent. All right, let's see. She gets this one. I need to roll all the NPCs.
I'll re-roll that and then just to put my name on there and set it to what I rolled first.
He gets a turn.
Oh,
Are you sure
What?
you want to do that?
Why did it not?
Are we
Click your
clicking
character.
ourselves before we roll initiative?
I did click my character.
Works on my machine.
Based.
Why is it not adding me? Oh, there we go. So, okay, whatever.
Rolling mine. Da-da-da-da.
I missed these page-long initiatives.
Yeah, right.
Alright, let's see here. She rolled that.
This guy's gonna fucking die.
So roll that.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Thumbtack. You rolled rather high. That.
He's like the size of a pin. Of course, he rolled high.
Maybe we can get him next to the gunpowder too.
Oh yeah?
Two birds, one stone.
We're inside the blast radius. Let's avoid that.
We got a stone wall between us. We're good.
And we got
Carl's
a
is literally standing in front of it.
I'm
stone
gonna
wall that's gonna turn into shrapnel if that thing blows up.
fucking Rain Dancer, teach me a combat feat real quick to ricochet my bullets. I know it exists.
Well, I can just throw a wall in front of me if need be.
We don't want to blow up Paper Cut's house.
Yeah,
The
guys.
option is there, but surely one keg of gunpowder is not enough to do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you could certainly
It'll be a
try.
big explosion.
It's really epic.
Alright,
How much did that thing weigh?
get us started.
Lots.
Mr. Thumbtack, it is his turn first. Now,
Oh
he's
God,
not
here he
hiding
goes.
from you guys, but I mean, it's hard set to see him. But if you were, like, you'd be able to if you just, like, looked up. But he is certainly sneaking. He is sneaking.
Stab his eyes out.
20 plus his modifier. I'm just keeping that number in my head. Alright, and he's sneaking at half speed here, so he's going this way. And he's along the rafters, mind you. Like, he's on the ceiling, kind of going rafters to rafters, and he's actually double moving when he does that. So he can go
Oh
about
well,
here. He's in
I was in
rafters.
I was in a weird middle place between blocks, and it
Yes,
threw me on one of the blocks.
there. Alright, this one's back so you guys can see some tag. Alright, Lumen Corals.
Did you want to be on that block, or did you want to be on the previous block?
You're on this
no.
block right now. This is the block you're on.
I'd rather be on this block. Alright. What the hell are you doing here?
Kind of raises an eyebrow. He doesn't respond.
I don't like the look of that Kieran over there.
20-foot range, you say?
Keep in mind, these guys look like they're all ready to attack you, so conversation-wise, time for diplomacy.
We never have diplomacy in this group. What the hell are you talking
I bet my dick's bigger.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You shouting that?
I'm trying to figure
Damn
out
right.
who's closer. Ooh, he is
Let's go check.
right on the edge of my range.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... So I can go ahead and do some burn on myself and get my cool armor ability.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna yeet a fucking metal blast right at the Sphinx up there.
Ooh, at the Sphinx. At the Sphinx. Very nice. And you send forth your metal blast. You're using burn, yeah?
Yeah,
Based. All right.
I need to burn so I can get the fucking whatever earth skin thing.
And both hit. How do you want to do this?
I'm not even looking at him. These cool guys get explosions.
Yeah. So, whatever Sphinx was up there, if you were able to see, would be lifting up his claws. He seems to be starting to like say some magic words, getting ready to do his thing, and you just lift up your hoof and smack, and he just
two of the hammers next.
Get him, Coral.
The first one kills him. By the way.
What?
The first one kills him, by the way.
Oh, well then in
so
that
the first
case...
one, against the wall, he is pinned back and is immediately dead. Where are you putting the second?
One of the hammers just pierced through his fucking skull, like the claw end first.
And that's
Save the big one for me.
Yep, that one hit did con death too, so congratulations, he's no longer alive.
Very nice.
What are you doing here?
Like in that tone?
Yeah.
Really, what are you guys doing here?
Give me an intimidation check.
What do you think you're doing?
I'll allow intimidation for that one.
What's intimidation under?
It's
skills.
Skills, yeah. It's been a while since I've used it.
I have a feeling you're not going to need to roll very high.
Well, he raises his eyebrow in kind of like being impressed, effectively. However, with your intimidation, you do see there's a griffin back here that kind of takes a step back, as well as the cleric clutches their holy symbol a little bit more firmly. You know. He kind of he takes a step back off the barrel and now looks a little bit more defensive. In terms of that. Oh, miss. I really wish you hadn't have done that.
We obey castle law around here, thank you very much.
I wish I did it first.
You invaded my home.
Alright, well, it was that guy's
my
turn
guns.
next, so I guess it's just Peregrine's because he's dead already.
Okay, so I need to confirm something real quick. Me being the gunpowder master that I am, the craftsman, the man, the myth, the legend, the bullet maker, that barrel there. Now we've got some stats in spectator voice right now. It says keg is 20-foot range, 5d6 points of fire damage.
Oh shit!
How are we classifying this?
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, if I were to shoot that, what explosion are we looking at?
Would you like to find out?
I'd love to. I'd love to do those calculations in my head. How much weight of gunpowder we have here versus what that explosion is going to look like. I want to mess up this guy's face. I want it to look bad.
Well, I mean, that's something that you just have to learn by experimentation, I feel, yeah?
Also, Thumbtack is right there.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
No!
I'm doing a 5 foot over.
Oh my god.
Here it
And I'm
comes.
looking. I'm sizing shit up. I'm going. Okay, how realistically? I'm doing the I don't know, Bernoulli's principle or whatever in my head. You know, like how far is this blast gonna reach? I don't know. Can I try knowledge engineering just to see how this might fuck us all up?
Yeah, if you're okay not doing a full round attack this round.
No, fuck that. I'm shooting him in the head.
Whoa!
Fuck this guy.
Go for it.
Gunpowder.
Alright, here comes the big attack.
Use it.
This at the barrel.
Do what? What's the choral stance on this?
Out of character. Out of character. Fucking shoot the gunpowder.
Hell
In
yeah!
character, in character, I'm sure she can take the blast. It'll be fine.
Yeah. The only one I'm worried about not taking the blast is Thumbtack and maybe Fortissimo.
Oh god!
I'm gonna. Okay.
You can't dodge an explosion.
First 3 attacks.
The good news is shooting gunpowder does not set it off alone. There has to be an ignition.
Shut
So
up!
Unless you're shooting tracers, you're not going to blow it up.
I shoot alchemical cartridges with metal in them. It'll do something. I don't know.
Out of character, I don't think you should.
Out of
Okay.
character,
First three shots go on him, and I'll make the decision on my fourth shot.
What were you saying, Metal Phantasm?
out of character, I still have that one firework.
Oh shit!
I don't want to die today.
Are we really worried about Thumbtack though?
How many deaths can we get?
Oh,
Thumbtack.
Thumbtack.
He's got evasion.
Thumbtack is like looking like he's ready. He's gonna jump down. He's not even aware of what you're doing right now.
He doesn't even
Can't
know.
kill Thumbtack.
He fucking know. He'll be fine. It'd be like a fireball, and he's got evasion. So, and he's impossible to kill. He's like a cockroach.
If anyone blow up my house, it's gonna be me. Damn it.
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. First three shots go on the guy, and I'll make the decision if the fourth shot goes into the gunpowder or not.
Well,
What a
that
shitty
answers
quick
that.
confirm.
Oh boy. Well, let's see here. Versus touch, right?
Yes, all versus touch, and hold on, that may
Flat-footed.
not be with the flat-footed.
Flat-footed.
As far as you know, yes. Let's see. He does seem rather nimble on his feet. Plus that. All right, I'm just checking his bonuses, making sure everything's in the right order here. Because much like you guys gave them plenty of time to prepare too.
Oh boy.
11.
Yes. So first one misses. Second one hits. Third one hits because of nat 20, but does not confirm. The fourth one does not hit.
Can I get a lucky on that one, Electra?
On the rapid shot?
Yeah.
That'd be a 1d20 plus your mod if you're gonna use it.
No.
You might
Although I
need
do
to
misfire
clear.
if you don't.
Fluff-wise, the
You can,
first
you
one.
can clear it, can't you? Like with a swift action?
Yeah, I can quick clear it, but you could just have me re-roll the attack.
Yeah, you might need that on a save. I'm sorry.
The first
okay.
one, as you shot it, it looked like it was really on target. You were gonna get him. He just kind of smirked as the bullet came forward to it. It just kind of disintegrated before it even got to him. Second one seemed to get to him faster than the first one, so that one impacted him for the 13 damage. Third one, he seemed to be kind of caught off guard as you hit him in a nice big chunk of his torso. The biggest part of his body, I suppose. And the fourth one just went wide and is a nat 1, and I do believe that nat 1 implies gun failure.
It implies a misfire, but I can quick clear with my deed. I blow a grit, but it's good to go.
Are you doing that?
I just lose that attack. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mess up your pretty torso?
And you shoot, and he does grunt a little bit, kind of staying back. Oh, you fucking bastard! And he
It's about to get a lot worse, pretty boy.
and gives a smirk a little bit as we get to Spirit's turn. Let's see, minus this.
Whoa.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Orion just went fucking beast mode.
Oh yeah, he did go beast mode. Are you large?
No.
And in charge.
But I am invisible. That's what the stealth icon stands for.
Gotcha. Well, Spirit is sneaking. And actually, she wasn't known here, so she's actually just gonna take a. You see her kind of flip her dagger into her side. She does pull out what seems to be a small short bow, taking a 5 foot this way, leaning right around the side of Coral's, and shooting at this zebra right behind. Pew 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 pew. Who is flat-footed because she did not know that Spirit was there. Well, you know. Yes. We got our attacks here. Alternate, right? And bloop, does land a hit. I actually do believe that this bow does the same amount of damage as her rapier, so I'm just going to take the damage from this roll because that also includes her sneak attack. That would be 26 damage to this guy. She lands a very nice hit, and there's a nondescript yelp from the zebra behind. It takes that 26 damage. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Get up to this guy here, who is now going to double move. Get right up in your face. That is his turn. Mr. Metal Phantasm, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking I'll see, how far can I move in one turn? It's like 40 feet.
You're a pony, so you could move 40 feet, and then you can double move 80 feet if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Or run in a straight line 160 feet.
Am I slower as a Kieran?
Yes, because you're Dracos.
Let's see.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna jump out here, and I'm just gonna say, if you want me, you can come get me. And I fucking hit the cat with my new tools here.
Yeah. Now this Persian that's right before you, he does look like he has really, really thick metal armor. Funnily enough, he has a holy symbol adorned on it. He seems to be some sort of paladin.
Paladin.
Oh boy. Well, time for me to use this for the first time. Let's hope this does. Oh, I'm gonna change the name to Spiked Horseshoes that are electric. There we go.
Is Spirit in the correct location?
And
yeah.
There we go. How is that? It rolled right.
Yes, and wait for this fluff here, because as you go to strike, what would normally not have seems to phase right through his armor, and you impact flesh.
Ooh.
Get him, boy.
Yeah, with the first and second.
Oh boy.
And you do your total of, looks like 6 plus 9, 15 damage total across your 2 hooves. He looks really surprised at this. This guy even more so, as he's clutching his side. Now it is his turn. If that's your turn, Paper Cut.
That is my turn.
Alright. It is his turn here, as he kind of takes a step back and reassesses the situation. Grunting a little bit as his brows furrow. Giving Peregrine and the Kieran kind of like a scoffing look before he seems to pull something from his side, which seems to be a small potion that he had attached onto kind of a belt that he had prepared for this fight here. Feel free to, it's in plain sight, so you guys can feel free to give me your relative checks as he pulls it out.
Okay. I'll roll me a perception.
Perception-wise, it does look like some sort of alchemical item. Sorry, I meant spellcraft. That's what I meant. If you were gonna determine what it is, that was my bad.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
I can't see shit.
Haha. Electra and Fortissimo, you guys
Fuck,
realize
I thought I'd craft alchemy.
You guys realize that this is Alchemist's fire. And
Throw it on the ground, pretty boy.
he says very promptly, "Fuck this," and throws it over right about here.
Whoa, God.
Look up like a little bit of a fire thing here so you can see where it is. Ooh, yes. Fire. I have all the
In
fire.
case when you're losing, so you commit suicide.
Oh, I'll show you where this alchemist fire is. It goes.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
There we go.
He's trying to redo it. Yeah.
He's dead.
So
It's
the alchemist fire goes outward now. And I actually do have to roll something. The thing is, the only thing protecting the gunpowder from this fire is that wood around the outside.
Can't you smell the gunpowder, retard?
Oh
And it starts to singe away
He's
at
doing
the
it on
wood
purpose.
as he starts to run away.
Oh.
Nitra.
Alright. And then we get to this guy's turn right here. Who just saw what his friend did. And sees the barrel.
Friend.
Yes. Now, mind you, this barrel does say the words gunpowder on the outside.
Dang.
In many languages and many cautions, like with many caution, like it's like when you're reading like the warning label on a toxic chemical that's shipped like worldwide or some shit. I don't know. Like there's like 10 languages on the outside that like all like are like do not put this near fire. And I'm sure that one of them is one he can read, and you're very certain about that too. As he goes, "Oh fuck!" and starts running after his friend. Electra.
Can you mage hand it out of the way?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Fuck, if I could run
Mage
up
Hand
to
can
it, I
only
could...
pick up like 25 or like.
No, if I
10,000.
could run up to it, I could cast resist energy on the barrel, but I don't know if it's gonna last for 2 rounds. And I don't
If
want to
you
be
could-
right beside it when it blows up.
If you could simply push the barrel out of the way, then
Mage hand can't do that.
And the barrel's on fire right
Oh.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da.
now.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da.
You
Run
have a water
away,
spell.
run away.
Do you have a water
Is he
spell?
still here, or is he out the door?
Oh, he's booked it.
He's gone?
He's out the door. You can certainly follow him. I'm not stopping you. If you're asking if you have
Guy should
direct line of
run.
sight, however, no, you do not. You have a feeling you could be if you expended all your movement to get to the door, and then yes, obviously. you
Yeah, I don't want to die in an explosion, thanks.
Getting cold damage.
What's this zebra look like?
Scared.
Is he strong?
I don't think he's going to be coming at us anytime soon.
Give me a perception check there.
Is that going to use my turn?
That will use your movement, I will say.
Okay.
I think he's going to run from this fire.
If you can't do anything, at least just like put mage armor on me.
How's you already had it?
I'm right in front of the barrel.
So you're looking at this zebra here, and let me just pull up a sheet to make sure I get his equipment here right. I do have a lot of sheets for this stuff, so let's see. You do notice that he seems to be rather gaudiously dressed. He seems to be some sort of entertainer almost, it seems, with a lot of little tribal things around his... And he seemed to have been there maybe perhaps to do the same thing that Fortissimo is doing for you right now in terms of the tap dancing. Though he was spinning, singing lightly, some kind of tune.
Electra's going to cast Charm Person on him.
Yeah?
DC
18.
18.
DC 18, alright. Because you can see it, I'll roll this publicly here.
You know, if only we had a bottle of smoke that would suffocate this fire.
If only.
If only.
So, and she's going to shout out to him. Try your best to put that fire out, else we all die.
Try your best.
Give me a diplomacy roll.
Okay.
DC 2.
That
Oh goodness.
Be a dragon.
DC Mortal Crisis, and he kind of blinks, and yeah, that makes sense to him.
That's a very agreeable.
Yeah, and it is his turn, and he seems to be, he seems to nod, as if, like, you know, kind of shook his head a little bit, as if something was messing with his mind, almost, you know, who knew? As he looks over, he's trying to think. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? That's right, I have to look at his gear really quick, actually. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
Niggas with water skins be like.
And he blinks, he looks over at the fire, he looks down at his bag, he does the only thing he can think to do. Which is he moves here. He takes an action to open up his bag of holding. And he fits
Base!
He fits
What
it
a
over the
guy.
top of the
Whoa!
What a dude. What a
Our
homie.
guy.
Absolutely our guy.
The barrel is in his bag of holding. As
Run!
Where there is no oxygen.
Get
where
away
there
from
is
the
no,
house!
Where there is no oxygen. and
Oh
he,
shit.
which means that is not on the map anymore.
Now we gotta shoot him.
No! He saved us! We can't shoot him!
He's not gonna give
Open
the
the
barrel
bag
back.
in our direction.
He's not gonna give the barrel back willingly.
Now you do hear Thumbtack in all this say,
He has no
"My
choice."
barrel!"
We'll get it back, don't worry.
Orion, it's your turn.
Alright, Orion is... He is invisible, so he's going to be stealthing as he moves. So 1, 2... Oh, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, hang on, let me map out my movement here. And I'm going to roll stealth.
You can certainly try,
Ooh,
but you'd be moving at half. If you're stealthing, you're moving at half speed. Otherwise, you're taking a -20.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That didn't really seem to matter then.
Yeah, you're just kind of thumping along there. The cleric's kind of wondering what you're doing and is very scared over here. She is very clearly a cleric, by the way. She's holding a holy symbol. She has a little robe.
The Sphinx is dead. By the
Oh,
way.
this is the cleric. What
Yeah,
is it?
Sphinx is fucking pinned to the fucking
Oh yeah,
wall.
this one has a metal spike holding it to the wall, and
He
he
didn't
is
even
like
get to think.
he still has his spell
Just-
components in his hand, or in his paws.
She grav gunned a spear into a combine soldier.
Okay.
I wanted it to be a hammer.
Oh, a hammer.
Can I remeasure that movement?
Yes. You can.
Splat.
All right.
And re-describing that, yes, rather than a spike through it, there's just kind of a square
Brains.
implant where it had impacted wherever it was. It's just hanging from the hammer on the wall.
It's like a
So
level
much
from
force it
Visor
didn't-
cleanup.
It was so much force it didn't matter if it was a spear or a hammer.
Well,
Well,
yeah, it
I'll-
did 40 damage. You did con death in one hit.
Actually, it did 84 counting both attacks.
Oh no, the
He only hit
first
one. The first
Yeah.
one killed him.
He
You ever
didn't
seen
even-
3 guys, 1 hammer? It was something like that.
Oh, God. Yikes.
Yeah.
No!
That
Don't
sounds
bring
about
me
right.
back to the gauntlet. Don't do this to me. I've already dissociated enough today.
All right. Orion double moves to right there.
Alright, Orion double moves to right there. The cleric wonders what in the goddamn hell you're doing.
What in the Sam hell?
I am invisible,
Oh,
so she didn't see what I did, but she probably heard the of my claws on the floor.
yes. Let me roll her perception here, actually.
Orion hungers.
By the looks of it, yeah, she is looking around rather curiously at like the ground where she's hearing your sounds over the crackling of the alchemist's fire, which seems to be going out at this point. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Here's this one here. And Orion and you guys briefly see a unicorn sprinting this way.
I didn't even see her.
Yeah, she was sneaking around, and she does seem to have daggers and the kinds of clothes that you would expect Spirit to have.
Sneaky mare.
It's Ring Dancer's turn. Oh boy, we've gotten here.
Time for a beating.
Oh yes. And Ring Dancer is running straight through the flames, and she is going
Whoa.
this way. Oh no, you don't! And she is assuming a feat.
Oh. Oh my god.
It's time for the Hell in a Cell match.
I'm hearing through the
Flash.
fire and the flames by Dragon
I'm-
Force. just
Having
trying.
flashbacks of Peregrine in the boxing ring.
Ring Dancer takes 1 point of flame damage as she
Bang,
runs
bang,
through the
bang.
flame. And she uses a pummeling charge on this guy. Oh, girl, rather. Smack,
Yeah, if anything,
smack,
Peregrine
smack,
respects
smack.
pugilists.
The first one misses, second one misses, third one hits, fourth one misses, but she does still hit for 15 damage, knocking some wind out of her. Regardless. And she seems about half as good as she just was.
Keep that right hoof up.
That is Ring Dancer's turn. Fortissimo. Oh, actually, the second and fourth hit because of Fortissimo, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, so yeah, after the second hit of the 23, she's down. And she stops punching from there as this one goes unconscious. Good job, Fortissimo. You're +2 health, by the way, that's what you're asking.
Hey Ryan, how many rounds does Cat's Grace last?
Minutes per level, so I don't even think it's been 1 minute since you drank it.
Nah, no, it's been
Maybe
maybe
30 seconds.
Fortissimo.
Yep. He's gonna start moving out.
Venport, I only put the red X when they are, when they're dead. Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot this one. Red X, there we go. Take out your shitty red X. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Fortissimo's moving up.
Yep. We'll keep tapping, which is second round of tap, I believe.
Yes, and that's a free action for you, so I mean...
You can do anything else you want, dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The world is your
Are we
oyster.
still fighting? Are we fighting right now? Or are we like cool?
I don't know.
That's-
Ring Dancer just fucking slide
Yeah.
tackled that unicorn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is there still like fire?
I'm immediately gonna dash at the fucking unicorn, catch up to his ass. The dickhead,
Dickhead?
Rallick. I'm chasing this guy down.
Technically, the OC's name is Turquoise.
Okay, turquoise.
That's the OC, though. I didn't tell you
Is
this
there
guy.
still a big fireball in the room?
Yeah, it's burning.
Can I cast Ray of Frost on it?
You certainly can try.
Alright, I'll do that.
Alright, give me a caster level check. On your spells page, there's a caster level check button.
Alright.
Let's see it. Let's see it. And you put out the flames around her.
Nice.
Look at that. Tissimo to stop the destruction of Metal Phantasm's workshop. And the zebra actually looks like... He's kind of in a daze almost, but he looks like appreciative. Like, thanks, friend. You know?
Hey.
Yeah, look. He's having a good time. He's having a good time.
You scratch our back, we scratch yours.
Now, Orion, this would give you an attack of opportunity, but this one is not having it. She's also moving out. You taking
She
it?
is getting, yeah, she's getting bit as soon as she 5 foot steps toward me.
Alright, so 5 foot steps this way. She's not even aware of your presence, it seems. Go ahead and
Good
make
boy.
that bite.
She forgot.
So let's see.
he's invisible.
Yeah, she heard him.
She heard him, yes. But, like, you're kind of blinking at that a little bit. Like, it's not something she knows. It's just kind of there. It's like, well,
She doesn't know the terrors that go bump in the night.
Yeah.
Does that beat her AC?
Well, you go to bite, and even though she is flat-footed, there seems to be kind of a darker energy around her that you bite into
Aw.
rather than her. Very nearly gets her, trust me.
Alright. Well, in spite of that, Orion is going to roar at her, so he's going to make an intimidation check as he lunges at her,
Yes, your
popping
bite-
up out of
Yeah,
ability.
your bite makes you visible, so go for it.
Alright.
Actually, you can't do an intimidation check because this is that's an action if you're trying to demoralize, and B, this is an
Attack of opportunity.
This is still her turn. And she blinks, and decides to instead go this way. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Double move. She gets on top of the table, and that's where she ends her move. It's Thumbtack's turn, and Thumbtack is looking down at the zebra and looking at you guys as if to say, do I do it?
Electra shakes her head no.
Is there any other input from anybody?
Paper cut.
Sorry. Whoa. What was said? What do you ask?
Thumbtack is looking down at the zebra and looking at you guys with the look of, do I do it?
I'm like, no. After the other guy. I'm right behind you.
And he looks that way, and you just see a little bird.
Nice.
Get him, boy.
Alrighty. Miss Blooming, you have a very angry-looking paladin in front of you. What are you doing?
Shit.
You don't know
5
he's
foot
angry.
step.
If I move, I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity.
You could 5 foot. If you 5 foot, you don't incur an attack of opportunity.
Kill the man. Kill him.
Why not?
That's correct.
I want to block off the smug ass looking dude's exit.
He's out of here, dude.
He's already
already
out.
gone.
He's like out of the okay.
The exit's over by that barrel on the other side of the room.
Okay, so he's like not near the doorway. He's like already through it.
Oh yeah. I'll label the ones that are already out of the room. Let me grab this one. I'll label them. But yeah, he's out. Outie. It's a good one.
Howdy.
He's outie. This one's outie. These ones are still innie.
I don't want to waste any more burns, so I'm just gonna earth blast this one in front.
Now, are you taking a 5 foot step to do that first, or are you doing it from your current position?
I'll do the 5 foot step.
Alright, move somewhere.
Trying to figure out where it would.
You have 2 choices.
You fool! He has step up.
No.
But that means Metal Phantasm gets a hit on him.
Step up.
Or unless that,
Nope.
or they may not actually invoke. Yeah, you're probably right.
No, it
Not for the
doesn't.
step up.
Because like now he's next to me.
As he steps up, he gets a rock to the face.
And he gets an attack of opportunity on you. Ouch.
Oh. Oh.
As your
Yep.
rock comes toward his face, he has some metal armor on that you just dink up against.
Damn.
Yeah, he's up there. He's a paladin. He has that AC
Yeah.
from his armor. Now, Miss.
What a dick.
Yeah. Now, Miss Corals, it is your turn. What is your AC?
It is.
It's like 34 something.
No.
I think it's 28 beats.
Funny, because it's 15.
Don't forget, you got the tap dance, you got the mage armor, all that good stuff.
I have major armor, so
So it's
that
22.
plus 2.
21.
Well, it's 28, so she
Still
still
hits.
got whapped.
Very nice, very nice. First and foremost, you take. Let's see, plus this, plus.
Oh.
Oof, 30 points of damage.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
rolling hot, shit. As he slashes you upward with some kind of glowing saber. And you take 30 points of damage there, Corals.
Ouch. Oof.
How much burn do
Was
you
that
have?
lethal? Was that lethal or non-lethal damage?
He's lethally doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna-
So I took 2 burn to do a metal blast, which was a total of 16 non-lethal damage.
But you did burn earlier today too, with your sight.
Yep, with your tremor.
Tremor sense does not use burn.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. That was his attack of opportunity. Now you had did your Earth Blast. Is there anything else you're doing for your turn?
Nope.
Alright. Peregrine.
Alright, so my
Yeah,
flash speed is
man.
like 40 foot, so I'm dash flying this guy. I mean a dash action, not, so quadruple movement. And considering he did an action before he ran off, I know he probably hasn't 4x moved, so I'm hoping to catch up with this guy.
Well, you can
Oh,
do a dash
shit, how
action, but
much
it
was
has to
that?
be in a straight line.
Oh, it does? Oh, fuck, I didn't know that. Well, I'll just fly then, 80 foot. 10, 15, 30, 3...
Just pick up your token, and then right-click along your path.
Oh.
I'll give you the distance. There you go.
80.
That give you.
That was literally 80 foot, yeah.
Okay, because it gets you to the door. All right. You look out the door. Give me a perception check.
Where are you, bastard?
Don't get yourself pulled into an ambush now.
Now you don't see him, but you do see the briefest, like when something, a sewer lid is just kind of.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what you're saying.
Sewers! And I go.
Alright. Spirit's turn, who looks morally affronted at the fact that something would dare strike pure little blooming corals over here. You bastard! And she... What is she gonna do? She's gonna roll. Damn, this guy put himself in a good position. I'm good at this. Alright. She's gonna put herself right here. She's not even gonna move. Not even gonna move. And she is going to strike with a fury. She is. Yes. Find her sheet here. I'll hand it up. Here it is. Prepared sheet and attacks. She just drops her bow and pulls out her rapier in one swift movement. Didn't get her sneak attack though, but that does not confirm. Does not confirm. Actually, with Fortissimo's thing, it does confirm.
Nice.
Fortissimo carrying the team out here.
Hey.
Slash! The 10 itself wouldn't have brought him down, but it seems that the extra plus 11 totally did. He is unconscious. Job tip.
What was he hit with earlier?
What was he hit with earlier?
With her bow.
Yeah, with the bow. Spirit's been fucking this guy up.
Okay, I see.
Now, as for that, there really isn't any more combat going on other than the chasing going outside and this cleric over here. Need to ask, are you guys still wanting to be in initiative?
Orion is, certainly.
Alright, we'll stay in initiative then. This guy
Gonna tackle that bitch.
Well, firstly, Metal Phantasm, it is your turn.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna full on fucking dog tackle this bitch.
Whoa, where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Underneath the Kieran.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just gonna tackle them on the table?
Just gonna tackle her.
He's trying to bull
You
rush.
like
I
a
guess.
running jump over the
Rush
table.
this Kieran, whether that means on the table or I fly fucking
Dude, but alright.
whatever that goes off the table, doesn't matter, I'm
Oh
tackling her.
my.
Give me a CMB. Tackling boy.
Okay, CMB. There's that attacks.
And you go to tackle. But once again, you find her very not even swift. Like you feel like normally you were on target, everything seemed to be good. If there's some weird darker energy about her that almost pushes you out of the way slightly, just enough for her to say ah and like dodge a little bit to the side.
Memely question.
Right
Since he's charging, that is a... Okay, just making sure I wasn't muted. Since he's charging, that would be a +2, and did you also add the +2 from Fortissimo? That doesn't apply to attacks, does it?
That is an attack. CMB is an attack.
Oh.
Yep.
Right.
So +2, huh? Actually, yes. Once again, with Fortissimo.
Aha.
Never mind, you do tackle.
Nice.
And you tackle her off the table right here. Bonk. So you kind of fall off the table a little bit with her. That makes sense.
Cool.
Kieran's pinned to the
Let's see.
ground.
Can I do anything else?
I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna That's kind of an attack. So
Actually, I'm
that's a
just
full
gonna,
round. Because you.
I'm gonna yell, Peregrine, close the door! Or someone
I'm
close the
chasing
door!
this guy.
Someone close the door!
We know where he's going. This would be out of character, but okay, never mind. I don't say anything.
Closing the doors to make sure that this Kieran, doesn't instantly, escape.
Just crumpling paper.
All right.
No, that was her bones.
Shit. You got caught in the cogs.
Electra's going to run 20 feet here and shout out to Corals. Corals, we're going after him! She basically jumps onto Coral's back like piggyback and dimension doors outside the doorway.
Yeehaw!
Yeah!
Wait, who you riding?
I basically not.
She jumped on Corals and then
I
teleported both of
piggyback
them
onto
outside.
Coral's back and then teleport us both outside the door.
How far?
Oh man.
Like 5 feet outside of the door.
Corals.
Electra mounted Corals and dog ate her.
Ouch!
Nice.
Wow.
See that Electra finally coming
Displacement
up
is her
on my,
kink.
washing machine off.
Why do I feel like displacement would be a kink? Especially in a D&D universe. Displacement hard.
Talking
Put me in
stuff.
another place, Dad.
Alright. You're outside now, Electra. Look at that. It's Zebra Dude's turn. He looks just smiley. I'm gonna roll as well.
Get that pothole open. Or sewer pipe. Yeah.
Manhole.
Pothole.
Or
Manhole. Thank you, manhole. God
Stallion
damn.
hole.
Pony hole.
No!
Get that pony nut open.
Why do I feel like that'd be a sewer worker's, like, very callous term
Yeah.
for, like, a
God.
sewer hole?
Everything in mechanics is actually super sexual sounding. Nipples, clamps, nuts, screw.
Space.
Well, Zebra Dude still seems to be kind of in a stupor, and he's just kind of, like, looking back and forth, like, damn, we're a good team.
Yeah.
Like, you get him, guys. Electro went that way. He seems a little sad that his friend had gone away. He's just vibing. He's vibing. He's passing his vibe check.
Did he fail his will check?
Yeah, he failed. He
Failed the will check and then passed.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. He failed the will check, passed the vibe check. All right, Orion, it's your turn.
Orion is going to run up here with Metal Phantasm, and he's going to take control of that grapple.
All right, I let him have that.
Give me a grapple check.
Actually, I'm gonna make sure he has a good hold on before I let go.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, let me.
You got this.
Only on Fridays, man. Yeah, you got it. Alright. You maintain the grapple of the poor Kieran. Seems like
Alright,
something
so-
Mars Minor might draw.
It's about to get
So-
spicy.
Alright, so we both have the grappled condition. Mimely, what is her holy symbol? What does it look like?
Give me a religion check.
Best I can roll is 10.
Well, you still gotta give me that religion check. Doesn't mean you're going to roll 10.
Oh.
It doesn't make sense. You don't know.
Would it be one I've recognized?
No.
Okay. Do I at least see that she has a holy symbol exposed around her neck?
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to roll religion.
Okay.
That's how that works. Alright, this one's thoroughly unconscious, and Ring Dancer's turn is next, and she's just gonna step on top of her. She's not gonna let her go. Not gonna let her go.
She's stepping on her neck.
Yeah, she's stepping on her body to make sure she doesn't go anywhere. Fortissimo!
Indeed.
I
I'm
see
gonna
you
start
vibing over
moving
there.
towards the door.
Begin your tapping movement toward the door.
Yeah.
You got an action too if you're just moving there. You move a total of 80 feet. You've made 30 so
Oh,
far.
80?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Guess let's go to the door.
Alright, that's 60 feet. You get another 20. Are you just going out the door?
Yeah, let's go to the door.
Out the door you go! Whee! Alright, Tip's outside. Tip's rather. This one's struggling. Struggling. And she's gonna try to break the grapple. A 2 does not break the grapple. I don't believe so anyway. You need to tell me if there's a problem. If so, like, conductor, we have a problem. And for all intents and purposes, everyone is outside and things are pinned. Are you guys remaining in initiative?
I am going to do some good old-fashioned metal phantasm interrogation as soon as combat's over. Right here.
Yeah, I need to know if combat's over. It's in your court now. I'm asking you guys as a party. Is combat over?
I mean, we're
Most all of us
chasing,
are chasing those guys.
Yeah, combat is Cerulean or whatever his name is.
So what did Chickadee do here?
Oh, she's like just struggling.
Oh, she attempted to escape and failed.
Yes.
Okay.
She's struggling.
Hey, Spirit and Ring Dancer, I guess tie these other fuckers up while we chase these guys.
Dude.
Tie them to the benches in the workshop.
Oh boy.
Heads on the anvil.
And she
Heads facing the furnaces.
And
I like your style.
And you're talking about over here, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And the furnaces are just going to be those pits, right?
Kieran, are these your friends?
Are you talking to Electra or the NPC?
No, the Kieran whose name I don't know.
And she struggles and does not answer. She just keeps. As she's kind of struggling, she's more focused on Orion, saying, "Get off me! Get off me!"
All right. Orion's going to maintain the pin. Do I need to make that roll, or do we just assume?
No, you're gonna get it, man.
Okay. Orion, after maintaining the pin, is going to forcefully remove her holy symbol.
You forcefully remove the holy symbol. And she gasped a little bit because it was a metal chain. It was a thin metal chain, but that still hurts when you rip it off.
And let's see. I want to sunder it.
Go for it.
Ooh.
All right. So
That's really rude. What holy symbol is it?
we don't know. Orion just simply knows from his time with Helio that holy symbols are what they use to cast their spells. All right. So
Watch it be the unspoken.
Well, they can cast their spells.
boom.
But yeah, that breaks it. You got it.
Wow.
Consider that thing sundered.
Such evil.
And as it sunders, give me a will save. Says you sunder it, and there's kind of a very negative feeling that starts coming over your general vicinity. Fortissimo, you too. You're actually in the area. And Metal Phantasm.
Okay.
Sinners in the hand of an angry god.
Alright, and yeah, went for.
What do I roll? Will?
Yep.
You said?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Orion and Papercut take the full 7 damage of negative energy as it kind of propagates outward. Fortissimo, you take half of that. Rounded down.
Okay.
This Kieran takes a moment and spits up in your eye there, Orion. It's not very nice.
Yeah. Orion is going to open up his mouth wide and expose his mandibles. And he's like, if you want to keep your eyes, you're going to answer our questions.
She pulls.
Papercut. Papercut.
Adorable.
Hang on.
Papercut?
I'm going to use my once a day reroll for that.
Yeah, and I also want to hear what Papercut's saying.
So I
Not much better.
I grab the wing. This Griffin's unconscious, right?
That Griffin's not in the room.
Oh, okay.
That boot means
Yeah.
they run and they're not in here.
Alright, well, I walk over to the unicorn here, and I drag her out head first at this window right here, and I say, "Is this your friend?"
Oh, to this window right here?
Yeah.
And who are you asking?
I'm asking the Kieran. And the
from across the room.
and the zebra.
Well, the Kieran seems as if your intimidation tactics, even with the reroll, did not necessarily phase her enough to make her more than just. I mean, she's calling your bluff. It seems. What she's doing.
I stick the unicorn.
Yeah, hold on, Theo. I'm not talking about what Kieran's doing to this. And as you start talking to the unicorn, what's your AC? What's your AC?
My AC is AC 15.
I guess she's unconscious actually. So never mind.
Yeah,
what I was gonna plan to do is not what I was going to do. And she's tied up, and you ask her this question, and her head just kind of.
I'm not asking I'm not asking the unicorn. I'm asking the Kieran and the.
Okay.
If this unicorn is their friend.
She's still on the ground back over there next to the table, and.
I yell it out loud.
Yes. What I'm saying is, as she's there, you or her are not in view of what you're suggesting, so she can't really see.
Oh, okay. Well, I just asked the zebra then.
And he turns around. Yeah. What's going on? Did we get him? He's just like looking left and right. He's happy as a cloud.
So Papercut drops the unicorn and he just says to the zebra, "Do you know who you're working for?"
Huh? Oh, and he kind of seems a little perplexed a little bit. I don't know. I thought it was my day off. Can I go home?
Okay, I think this guy has a scrambled brain.
He's kind of wild.
No, you can't leave. You can't leave. You're not leaving yet.
Okay. He steps back this way.
Are you aware of where you are?
And he looks left and right. I've never been here before.
Okay, so what I would like you to do is I'd like you to take this rope.
Okay.
And he goes back over here, grabs a rope. Now follow me to this bench.
Okay. He kind of walks. He's going this way, but he's walking.
Yeah. Lay down on the bench, please.
What's that?
Lay down on the bench, please.
Why?
Trust me, it'll be really cool.
Give me a diplomacy, you.
Okay.
Close your eyes super tight. No peeking.
Okay. What was it? Diplomacy?
Yep.
Alright. Skills, diplomacy. Where is that? Right here.
And he kind of shakes his head. Nope, no can do. I just put out a fire.
You did. That was really cool. I'm really impressed.
Sit down. I got all this adrenaline inside of me, and he kind of does a little trot in place. Tap 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 tap. His pupils seem wide as hell right now, by the way.
Well, you should do some. You should just jog in place in that corner over there, and then I'll talk to you later. Okay? Okay, buddy.
Okay. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
And then he just sighs.
The Kieran over here is like kicking and still like I said, calling your bluff a little bit there, Orion.
Very well then. we'll get information from a corpse instead. So Orion is going to maintain the grapple, and he's going to bite into her neck.
Go for it.
Mister, I used to be a vampire.
It's
let's see.
old habits die hard.
So she's gonna from the bite, she's gonna take 18 points of damage.
Okay.
And since she is pinned, she's also going to take 13 points of sneak attack damage.
Well, you
but
gotta give me that attack roll still. You don't automatically get that attack. I mean, you can still
Actually,
roll.
as a pin, I can do automatic damage through maintaining the grapple.
Yes. Well, maintaining the grapple damage is different than a bite damage. Your bite attack is a different thing.
Well, the grapple damage is there's no damage from the grapple itself because I don't have that feat. But through maintaining the grapple, I can shoot. Well, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I do need to roll that.
Pinner.
She's pinned.
She is pinned. I do make that, but the bite is going to be separate.
Oh, well, doesn't being pinned take her AC away?
It takes.
You can still roll an at one. Like.
True.
He fucked up.
All right, 1d20 plus.
Nat one.
That'd be base.
Nat one. I'll be real with you, Chief. You just
Is
have to roll
there-
a d20. I'll know if it hits or not. Nat one.
Yeah,
one.
no.
Daddy eyes. Daddy eyes.
Nice.
So I'm guessing I bite into the floor as she squirms about.
Give me a D100. Give me a D100, you.
Oh.
Yeah, you avoid hurting yourself, but yeah, like I mean, you fall out into the floor, and she nips at the side of your face with her tearing canines.
All right.
Nat one. Like, she's not doing it hard. Like
Nat
she's
one,
just
yeah.
like proving a point. Like she's trying to get the hell off me.
Do or do not, Orion. There is no try. Jesus.
All right, so she is at a -4 plus missing her dex modifier, whatever that total is.
Yeah. Oh, you trying again?
Yeah, bite her
Yeah,
again.
You bite her again, yeah.
All right.
By the way, you bite her with a 2, just for your. That's what I was saying. Just roll a d20. I'll know if you hit or not.
Holy
Alright,
shit!
so
What is
she
wrong
takes-
with your dice?
I mean, get the low rolls out of the way. These are almost gimmies, so long as I don't roll ones.
And she her back kind of arches up against the Beast!
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right.
Yes.
Well, she takes a total of 22 points of damage, but she needs to make a Fortitude save of 23.
23, you say, huh?
Oh, no, 13. Sorry.
What happens if she makes it?
If she makes it, she just takes the damage, but she's still alive.
How much total damage?
This is 22.
How do you want to do this?
Oh god.
Ryan is
Oh my god.
going to bite into her neck and rip her out through her trachea.
Whoa.
So that way her vertebrae is intact and she gets to watch her blood spurt out all over my face as she slowly fades.
It's like powering down a machine. Slowly goes away.
And while she goes away, I bet the last thing she hears is, "God damn it, Orion! I was going to interrogate and a whole plan."
Boy, Orion, you're really bad at this. Oh wait, I'm not there.
Now, while this is happening in here, Phantasm did some stuff. Fortissimo was zip-a-tapping this way. I believe Fortissimo was going after people outside with Peregrine and Thumbtack, yeah?
And Electra and Corals.
And Electra and Corals, because you guys teleported outside. So you guys, whoosh, you're chasing. This is like, while this is all going down, what just happened inside.
Wow.
You guys chasing. Where are you guys going?
Into the sewer.
Oh boy. We're going
Where this
right
motherfucker is. I'm cornering his ass.
back into the sewers, I see.
And as you start running toward the sewers, Peregrine. No. Actually, give me a 1d2, both of you. Just one Peregrine.
Alright.
So you know. I need to know something.
2.
All right. Fortissimo.
3.
As you guys are running to the sewers, you're behind Peregrine when you're doing this. A tarot card flaps you in the face.
Oh.
3.
It's
Am I
tarot.
supposed to do the thing?
And yeah. Well, actually, what languages do you speak?
Oh. Well, let's see. Is there a list in the character sheet?
Yeah, it's
It'll be in
shit.
core on the top languages.
Or top. Here we are. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Dark Whisper, Draconic, Elder Thing, Protean, Sphinx, and Silver.
Putting Orion to shame.
In Protean, you see the words on it that just read, "It's a trap."
Oh god, okay. It's a trap. It's a trap,
Flash.
stop. Wait, hold up. Peregrine, it's a trap.
What?
It's a trap.
Okay. Where did they go then?
The sewers, but it's a trap. They're waiting for us.
Oh shit, I have an idea. Where's that zebra?
I think
I run back inside. I tell the zebra, come with me, quick.
No, I need him here. Okay. I need him
Just trust
here.
me. Stop that. Papercut, trust me.
Need him
He's
here.
not. You what?
I need him here.
Okay. I need the.
Jogging in place.
I need your bag, good sir.
That's my
Your bag of holding.
That's my
I'll have it
bag.
back to you in 5 minutes. I promise.
Ooh.
I'll have it back to you in 5 minutes.
That's my bag.
Okay, well give me my barrel of gunpowder out of it.
He sits down. He crosses his hooves. I don't think I will.
Alexa,
Peregrine, say please. Peregrine, say please.
I'm outside.
please, buddy, please, friend.
Give me a diplomacy.
I'll give you 50 gold for it.
Give me diplomacy. That's what you're gonna give me.
Okay. My gunpowder diplomacy.
Pull up. I'll also help. I'll help too.
All right, go for
You'll be my new
diplomacy.
special friend.
it.
He
There
says
we go.
loud enough for Orion to hear him.
Orion, who as you came back in the door was ripping out the trachea of Kieran.
Yeah, I'd par for the course.
Yeah, you help out, but he still has his zebra nose in the air and he's clutching his bag. Not
Does he
good.
look fucked up at all?
Man, an 18 doesn't work. Shit.
Well, and you said you were helping, so you give him a +2. You give Peregrine a +2.
I'll offer him 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
No, he seems to be clutching it. He says, nope. No amount of gold is gonna sway me from this bag.
Let me kill this fucking asshole!
That's not very nice.
Base zebra.
I was talking to you.
Base stupid zebra.
Seen Peregrine rush back inside. Electra follows him in. What's going on?
He's trying to take my bag!
I need the gunpowder. Electra, get the gunpowder from him.
That's our gunpowder. You should give
Quick.
it to him.
You're just talking to the zebra.
Yeah.
And he turns his back completely. He's now just facing the corner right now. And he's
I'm about to
brooding over the
about to
bag.
shoot him.
You can keep your bag.
All he says is finders keepers.
Look, you can keep your bag.
So Papercut sits down next.
Hold on.
So these guys behind us, pretty annoying, right?
Hold on.
Right?
Wait, are you talking
Electra
to the
walks
zebra?
right up to
He
him.
says that to the zebra.
Hang on. Papercut, what'd you say?
These guys behind us are pretty annoying.
Yes.
Now you want them to go away, right?
No.
So you don't want okay, but they'll go away faster if you give them.
And he thinks you make a compelling argument. But
You-
then
I'll
I don't
never
have
bother you again.
gunpowder.
You're a bard. You do music, entertainment, gunpowder. You can't do anything with that.
Yes, I can. And he reaches into his bag.
Oh boy.
You know what you can do more with?
He starts
Gold.
rummaging around. He's rummaging around his bag. And he eventually kind of pulls out what seems to be an apple and immediately throws it on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Now I need everybody to give me a perception check. as smoke starts to around the area.
They're fuck. Pin him, Orion.
Orion,
Yikes.
and the smoke is likely messing with my sense of smell.
Oh yeah.
We suck.
Now I'm just
Actually,
putting-
how big is the smoke?
Well,
that's what I'm doing. This is a poor thing right here, but I'll kind of
Ring dancer.
try to outline it. But it's effectively this let me just kind of get out my draw shape tool. It encompasses this area right here. That's where you're looking. And it doesn't look like anybody met a DC, though. Other than that, you guys do hear the zebra very promptly say, "Suckers," and then run upwards.
Let's go through the door.
Well, I fly after him.
Hold on. I need to move him his thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I got. He has bluff checks too, my guy. So he was taking this maneuver right here. Let's see. He's gonna.
He made it.
Oh man,
He made a save around the time. Paper cut. Try to get him to.
that would be an attack of opportunity for me, wouldn't it?
Not in the fog.
You didn't see him.
Man.
It turns out his motive was trickery. He was only acting like a dumbass.
Do I get some initiative here to be able to try to get out of this fog and see him real quick?
Couldn't have
You
just
can
ran
get,
away
you can
earlier.
get out of the fog. You'll have to give me another perception check to see where he went.
Sure. I'll move my 10 foot up, expecting him to go for the door. So it's only really one place he would have went. I'm going to use a grip point and attempt to knock him prone with
He's outside the
targeting.
door already.
Oh, he's outside. Okay. Hey, Thumbtack, you got any more gunpowder?
He's outside somewhere. He didn't
Who's
follow you guys
also
in.
outside, probably in the perfect position to meet the zebra.
Well, yeah, we'll run outside and try to corner him.
We can
Nobody
track them
apparently.
down. We don't have to run after him.
Well, I
It's
want
still
the
a
gunpowder
trap.
from him, so.
It's still a trap.
Well, we can stop him from going down the manhole,
Maybe.
and then get the gunpowder from him, and then drop it down on them.
That's base.
Nobody's outside the door apparently.
I thought we just covered that you and Thumbtack were.
Yeah, are you guys... Like, who's outside? I need to know who's outside. Like, right now.
As soon as
I came back in.
steps
I
out the
came
door.
The only people who I think came back in, or at least explicitly said they did, was me and Electra.
I came back in.
Corals. Unless
Oh,
Coral
you did? Okay.
came back in.
No, I
She didn't
didn't.
stay there, but she's right outside the door, like 5 feet from where we teleported.
Alright, if that's where you're at, then Corals, there is a zebra who seems to be coming out, and as he does, he very promptly turns to the left. He's not gonna deal with you, and as he's running away,
As
you
soon
see him
as the
start to
door
whisper
opens,
something.
I'm going to fucking earth blast him.
Go for it.
Whoa!
Get him. Get him, Corals.
Base.
Woo!
Oh my.
Yeah, that first one hits. Is
Respectable number.
You hit him on the chest with an earth blast. Boom.
Oh.
But he is not down for the count.
Oh god.
He is not down for the count, actually. And but it does hit. You hit the 23. The second one does not hit, unfortunately.
Just looking to disorient him enough to let everybody pin him or something.
Oh, well, you don't stop his progress, if that's what you're getting at, because he keeps running, and as he's
I
running...
wish I could take a train to the chest.
I
Yeah, I'm
know,
hauling out.
right? Well, you
I'm
can't.
hauling out to try to get one hit off on him.
You two took 30 damage in a turn, Corals. Yeah, no, he's continuing to run. Now, Corals, you do hear him start to whisper something to himself, or talk to himself, rather. It's in a sing-songy voice. Though it doesn't matter what he does, because you wouldn't be able to tell. You could still sense him around. You do hear Thumbtack, however, in the general vicinity, shouting, "He's gone invisible! He's invisible!"
Oh.
Imagine going invisible to hide from a blind person.
He doesn't know.
All right, well, I'll
I
still
would
fly
love
out
to
there and
just
try to see if I can
straight up
perceive
attack
him.
him again.
He did an action. You should be able to do another one.
Gladly.
I'd love to be able to get outside with my 40-foot fly speed and be able to hit anything.
We'll go out. Going outside, I'll let you give me a perception check there, Peregrine.
Yes. Let's see. It won't be a natural 1 again.
He's got a plus 20, so probably not.
It'd be a. Oh yeah, it's plus 20.
Is he running though? Because
Reno.
that's minus 20.
Running doesn't give you a minus
Unless
20.
it's-
If you're invisible, you still have a plus 20. It doesn't matter.
He's got to be half moving, I thought.
What was that?
I thought you said he's got to be half moving, like when Orion was trying to
He's not.
run.
Well, yeah. He's still invisible.
Yeah. He can't go as fast now, though.
Corals, give me some indication of where to shoot.
The giant rock heading in that direction, I would do it.
And you send the giant rock flying that way. Whee!
And I'll try to hit exactly where it's going. I've done some target practice before.
Clunk.
Like I think the first one, yeah,
There's
it's
a
the
thud.
same AC.
You ask for a
Hit the
good
rock.
place to shoot, and there's just suddenly kind of a thud on the ground, and then people are There's some people on the
I
street.
just threw another rock.
Yeah, they're looking around
Bastard.
like, what? There doesn't seem to be a body yet.
I'm running up to where that rock hit and fumbling for a bag and then trying to abscond away from this crowd.
Well, you're fumbling around as the crowd is kind of like looking around, you know, in the kind of like cognitive dissonance that is nobody calling 911. And you eventually kind of run your claws against something that's invisible.
This invisible asshole stole my bag. He robbed an old griffin blind.
There's a groaning from the invisible form of the somewhat barely conscious, not really, zebra. Ow.
We staggered.
Prick. I'm taking the bag and just leaving him there.
You seen ghosts, don't mind him.
Yeah. Maybe Coral's account, or not Coral's won't. Peregrine will kind of give up as he's running back with the bag. Like, finish him off. Just do it. Just finish him
He
off.
seems to be whispering something. You hear him again, Corals, and after a couple moments, there seems to be the clip clopping of hooves again. He's still invisible, mind you.
Motherfucker.
And he stands up again. He starts running.
If we have the bag, I'm just gonna let him go. If we don't have the bag, he's gonna get another fucking rock to the head.
I thought I grabbed the bag. That's why I was running
You
away.
got the bag.
Okay, I got the bag. Cool.
You won't know what he catch though, unless you had somebody who's rolling that.
Oh, fuck that guy. I don't care about him. I'm pulling out that, getting to the manhole.
You've got
Opening the cover.
And give me a reflex save.
Sure.
Oh,
Sure. We Fortissimo, you still tap dance? Tippity
yeah.
tapping?
Nice.
I think
Alright,
that's safe.
you're only taking half this damage,
Oh god.
as from the manhole. First off, there's kind of a click.
King.
Alright.
Now I haven't pulled out that gunpowder yet. It's still in the bag.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because there's a click, and then you hear a and the manhole cover, first off, flies upwards. Now here's the thing, you missed the manhole cover.
Yep.
Give me one more reflex save for now
Sure.
the fire that is coming after it. Alright, half this damage to you.
Sick.
As fire flies upwards from the manhole.
Is that 16 or 17 damage?
Round down, always round down in Pathfinder.
Okay, 16. Alright.
Alright.
Can I make a move?
Yeah.
Pulling that gunpowder out of the bag, dropping it down the hole, and then the second I hear I'm firing a shot down and then get my head out of the way.
All right, give me a D100.
Oh boy.
Come on, toasty unicorn.
And you move your hand out of the way. Nothing happens.
Fire again.
Give me another D100.
Yeah, I'll blow my full round action to do that. All 3 more shots or whatever the hell.
Oh my god.
Just blow your full load into it.
Yeah.
And it's funnily enough the second one, the 3 there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as you're shooting down, whatever that 3 hit seems to made a little bit of a spark.
Oh.
And everybody in the area now feels a rumble. And Peregrine, I need you to give me another reflex save.
Hell yeah, boy.
The sewer gas catches and it just
Oh,
explodes.
that's 92.
Yep, and I'm gonna need you to give me a D100 for that.
Oh
Four.
my god.
14.
I would love to have a used trimmer set, a 3D representation of
Right.
what the fuck is going on down there.
I didn't even think about the sewer gas.
Yep. You never do. Alright.
Nope. Neither did
No one
they,
expects the
motherfuckers.
super gas.
That's base.
Alright.
What does the tarot card have to say about this?
Well, it's not just fire coming out of the hole, it's the fact that you're blowing
Poo.
up something.
Yeah.
And you're right over the thing that's blowing up. So
yeah,
the
yeah.
ground is collapsing around you and pushing
Oh,
you up
God.
with it.
I got wings. We're good. I'll
Yeah,
ride that
but
thermal.
You still take half this damage unless you have evasion.
Sure. We're
Ooh.
good. We're
I don't
good.
know if my foundation's gonna hold up to this one, guys.
Sorry, paper cut. I might have fucked up your house.
Who is within 60
Nah, it's
feet?
outside.
Who is within 60 feet of this blast radius?
I don't know.
Or from the point where Peregrine is.
I am
Where is he?
standing next to the door.
Yeah, it's me and Corals.
Yeah, wait.
Is he right
where's
outside the door?
sewer hole near the door?
The
What's
sewer hole is 30 feet out from the door.
Oh, then I'm definitely in there.
I think we all are then.
No. It's just Thumbtack and Fortissimo.
Base.
What about inside? Are we getting hit too?
Yeah.
If you're more than 30 feet away from the door, no. Wait, what?
Electra and I should be okay then.
Yeah.
Alright, then in that case, those who are not, give me a reflex save. Because that blast is just the initial and
Base.
obviously
Wow.
going out that way.
Oh, am I giving another? Or
No, you took the
Oh,
brunt
cool.
of that because you're at
Cool.
ground 0. These guys are taking
Sick.
less damage. This is more like everything is now setting on fire and blowing up in the sewer.
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Comes back next week with 1 arm
Alright,
less. but he's
Fortissimo and
perfectly
Blooming
fine.
Corals, you guys equivocally take half of this damage. As the sewer, the literal bricks that hold up the road fly out towards you guys with a flame that there's flammable gas in the sewer.
Yeah.
And you get pelted with some, and it's not very nice. And they're screaming as you did that same damage also applies to people who are on the street.
Oh god. What have
Oh, if I'm not evil, I certainly am now.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
What's your alignment?
Lawful neutral. Is there? I said I wasn't anymore like 2 days ago.
Lawful doesn't.
I'm definitely either neutral or neutral evil.
You need to be changing your lawful to chaotic.
Yeah.
Hey, can you move that far, that quick?
Lawful doesn't.
That was
Apparently.
definitely a chaotic neutral action for sure. Maybe a little worse than chaotic neutral, but I don't know.
You didn't do it to kill anyone? Your
Yes,
intention- Yeah. So
I did it to
That's
kill
villains.
everyone who was down there.
It's not an evil action. You did it to kill those people.
Yeah,
But my god, you did it on a split second. Like, I'm gonna blow him the fuck up.
I did Joker a little bit.
Lawful doesn't think through his actions.
Hey,
Lawful
I
doesn't
mean,
think through his actions.
maybe I'm chaotic good. Y'all don't know me. That's kind of something a chaotic good person would do if it means rooting out evil. I mean, am I wrong?
Chaotic neutral. Chaotic good would have been like, okay, what if it hit civilians?
No, I'm definitely not good.
Yeah.
Honestly, chaotic good would have probably tried to.
Right.
What?
What was that? Papercut?
So I'd assume that I'd hear this immediately.
Oh, you've heard it
You
and
feel
felt
it.
it as now the
Okay.
couple walls in your place are blown in.
Oh,
Yes.
Low perception, DC
Right.
negative 20.
There is
Well-
no longer windows in this side of your house either.
Well, I'm assuming I already, while all this was going on, I already tied up the to the benches. I'm just gonna fly outside, start fucking doing my thing and helping people out.
Yes, you fly outside Metal Phantasm. You do see noticeably what seems to be a fair few dead bodies kind of around the place.
The metal phantasm strikes again.
Yes, there seems to be lots of confusion, people running away at this point, people screaming. A couple more braver folks seem to be rushing in and picking up what seems to be a couple different children who are kind of laying limply along
That's
the way.
what I'm doing.
Oh, come the fuck on!
That's what I'm doing.
You blew up a street! There's people just strolling!
Oh, had to be kids.
Yeah! You didn't look!
Nah.
And Peregrine's on the shit list.
Peregrine still ain't looking. He's going down into the sewers.
Okay, you're going down
So,
in the sewers.
I need to find and confirm
Yes, he's in the
the
street.
kill.
He says, "If you can walk, find those who can't. Take them to the, take them to where they can get healed. Clerics, where are the clerics?"
There's a couple seemingly either beginner spellcasters or such who seem to be starting to whisper, looking out in a certain way as if they're doing something similar to Electra in terms of casting messages in order to convey something to people that they know. In response to what you say, so you can assume that they're probably trying to reach out to somebody.
Electra runs out into the streets, and she finds a random civilian, like maybe one of the ones sending a message. She shouts, "Where's the nearest hospital?"
What? They kind of like look to each. What's a hospital?
Inside, if you think about it.
It's in that pile of rubble over there.
The clerics. Where are the clerics?
Pointing, they
healers.
kind of point down the way. Go to the temples.
Do you know where they are? Have you been there?
And they kind of think a little bit. No, I just know that they're the Griffin ones.
Has anybody here been to the clerics?
A couple Griffins raised their hand.
Electra runs up to the one. Now, I'm going to try to read your mind. Please let me.
Why?
So I can go get a cleric. So I can see where they are.
They're
think
just
about
up
where
the
they are.
way.
They're up the way, Electra. They're up the way.
The
I
blind
don't
mare
know
goes
exactly
up the way.
where.
The blind mare is going to just take the directions and go up the way.
Okay, the blind mare can be on her way. Electra's going to try to forcibly
Jesus Christ.
Share a memory with one of the griffins. DC 19.
19
Looking for where exactly the place is.
seems to have a strong mind, according to his role.
Fuck.
So since I'm from here, I say it's that building right over there.
There is a big temple that is kind of towering
Big
above
temple.
some small
You see that
houses
temple?
where everybody
within
was
sight.
pointing.
Okay, I didn't realize it was within sight. Electra dimension doors into the building.
Okay, getting to that, I need to go to Peregrine, who has now hopped down into the sewers full of smoke. Give me a fortitude save.
Sure. It's safe to say I'm out of range of tap dance at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got that off.
Also, I don't think Tip would keep that going, as it's a resource he has.
Yeah.
For
Not during a
Tap dancing across the San Andreas fault line.
The Papercut looks toward the clerics who are helping heal people, and he just says, "Follow me. I'm gonna look for more survivors."
Peregrine. Sorry, I have to stay on Peregrine here.
Yeah.
You managed to not start the process of suffocation.
Sick.
What are you doing as you hop down into the smoke?
Looking for charred corpses.
Oh, you could certainly give me a perception, but you're taking a -6 because of all the smoke.
Epic. Yeah, I'm all for that. So 17.
What? You never rolled?
Did you not get the roll? It was the 23.
23 on the perception. Is that including the minuses?
Not including the minus. It's 17.
Oh, just showed up.
Oh,
That's weird.
17 then, as you're looking around, in your immediate area, you don't notice any corpses. This would be the immediate area, and I would assume where you exploded, like ground zero, where the bomb had gone off.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still on Papercut's map.
Well, yeah, I don't have a map for this city.
Theater of the Imagination.
Yeah.
No, I got that. I thought he was drawing an area out.
No, I'm just, by area, I'm meaning, like, where you're looking is, I assume,
Yeah.
where the gunpowder you had set off is, initially.
Yeah, let me draw. So this is what I was imagining here. Hole in the ground here. Gunpowder dropped in, and I don't know, like a tunnel this big or something. I don't know which way direction it goes or whatever, but yeah, I'm kind of looking any direction near this hole to find anyone's been blown back by an explosion.
Looking around that immediate area, you do not find any charred bodies.
Shit. Ashes?
No. You do find a couple more. You do find some falling bricks though that at least thunk against your head.
Ow. Yeah, fucking I'm out of here. Going up.
Electra, you dimension door into the temple, and a couple others seem to have had that idea as well, as more than just you also had the same idea. As people are showing up, they seem to be gathering clerics, new ones, old ones. This seems to be a temple of White Talon. As
Oh.
I said griffins, like.
Yikes. God.
As they all start kind of moving out. You get bumped around by a couple of them, some snow aspects specifically with whitened robes as they brush past you. I mean, you just kind of showed up out of nowhere. They were going in a direction. Bump, bump, bump. Move, move!
Are they all snow aspects?
Not all of them.
Electra.
The ones that bumped into you were.
Electra goes up to one that's not the snow aspect.
They're not
says,
stopping.
There's been an accident. I'll teleport you there.
Yes.
Hold on.
I mean, are you just grabbing one and going?
That's what I said. I told it to hold on.
All right. He's confused, but he's not resistant.
She dimension doors back to where the explosion was.
And as you start casting, there's a couple, seemingly like I said, there's a couple people who had dimension doored in the same way that you had, or similar, and they kind of recognize the spell you're casting. Just before you manage to pull this one over, you hear a couple say, seem to say, "She has the right idea," and then you teleport away.
Oh god.
And as you do, it takes a moment. There seems to be a couple people who are following your lead, grabbing onto a couple folks and teleporting them in. Now there's clerics that are going around the way. Fortissimo, a few of them are looking over at you, who seems to be still on your feet. Can you heal?
I know celestial healing.
Are you a cleric?
Not exactly.
Then why? What's the point? And they keep they go around and they're still trying to pick up some people and stuff like that.
How effective are me and my little squad of clerics doing?
Your little squad of clerics, you kind of have like the choir boys that are part of the steeple there, that are actually more in the way that Helio was more versed in the songs and talking and channeling positive energy around, and the people who weren't immediately in that blast radius initially, they seem to be at least coughing and breathing back. Though there are still a couple that are not coming back, it seems. No matter how much positive energy is being channeled in this area at the moment. However, if you are in the area, you are being healed by positive energy that's just innately going outward. Response team, huh?
Does it look like there's any law enforcement here yet?
No law enforcement yet. The ambulances was first and foremost. Now, Peregrine, technically you'd be in the vicinity of the healing itself, but you're not receiving the positive energy.
Yep.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Running around rescuing as many as I can.
Is this what you guys are doing for the next? I suppose this is the actions you guys are taking for like the next as long as it takes, right?
Basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys start going about your efforts, trying to help out people, pulling people, and eventually, yes, law enforcement does get there.
I'm just gonna go around pulling rubble or into safe spots, so it's out of the way.
Yes.
I'm not that zebra got away. I'm not hanging around here.
Where are you taking off to?
Do I see these priests? I mean, if I see them coming when I come back up the manhole and look around, do I recognize the holy symbolism?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Obviously, of being my god. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go find that temple.
Oh, it's big and imposing out there.
Yeah, I'm you know what? Hang on real quick before I do that. I'm gonna take my cloak off. And put on my Nightwalker's cloak.
And you're just flying out over to the temple?
I am going to go to the corner of the street. The kind of invisibility, invisibility, where people can see me. And start running. So it looks like I'm fleeing the scene.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then fly off.
And you fly off.
And then if I'm not getting immediately chased, I'm gonna find a place to hide and swap my cape back out.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Peregrine, since you're the one who initiated the explosion, I'm gonna need a D30 from you.
D30. Let me get back to the right screen. 20 Uno.
All right. Now give me a D8.
Four.
All right. Out of the totality of the explosion, 21 people had perished in the explosion.
Jesus Christ!
4 of them being children.
Fuck. Oh my god.
However, the other outside of that initial blast radius, people did seem to recover, though by the works of the clerics, like it was just kind of all they can do at that point, and they're just making sure people's wounds are closed and such.
Well, if there's time after this, fuck, what do I have? How much does a raised dead cost to get cast?
Raised dead?
10,000.
10,000? God no, that's a resurrection.
What is it then? 5,000? 4,000?
Let's see. I don't know. Have you done it before? Yes, you guys. 5,000.
What? 5,000. Okay. How much does this piece of equipment I have cost? He's going to stealthily move into the temple.
You wouldn't need to do it stealthily. There's nobody in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go into the. I'm going to take off my belt of dexterity, and I'm gonna leave a note with the side. I'm gonna leave it on the altar, and it's simply just gonna say, use this to afford a proper resurrection or burial for the children, for any that perished. I guess I don't know how many did, but
you do that, and as you turn around to go leave the temple, you do see what seems to be a piece of paper on the temple floor at the door that you hadn't noticed when you came in.
Alright, what's it say?
In a kind of shiny script that the shine seems to go away as you're kind of reading it, it does seem to be some kind of contract, perhaps a hit, a job. There's
She
a
hadn't
picture,
talked to me in a long time.
There's a picture attached to it, and all it is the image of a hippogriff. Kind of has some red feathered plumage as well as accompanied with some nice grays and whites.
Okay. Let me mark that down real quick. Say that one more time.
It's a red. It's a hippogriff with red, white, and dark gray feathers.
Okay. I'll stick that in my bag and abscond away from the damage, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that ends what I'm doing.
Alrighty. Back at the scene of the crime. It seems like things, after having calmed down for a point, people pulling people away from the unstable ground and such like that, law enforcement seems to be going to people and seemingly interrogating them. And this is around where the rest of the party is, as this is going on.
I've got a big old boulder over my head when the cops approach me.
I blend into the crowd.
Vigilante strikes again.
It was all him.
No way, I was way too active helping people. I even had the choir boys with me. The choir boys never lie.
You got here pretty fast, Metal Phantasm.
Yeah.
You sure you had nothing to do with it?
I'm the Batman. Whoosh. Yeah.
Let's just say the explosion was the absolute last thing I wanted to happen.
I saw the Phantasm signal. I got here as quick as I could.
Yeah.
Now, give me perception checks, ye who are at the scene of the crime.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like everybody kind of passed the vibe check on this one.
Was the vibe check 15?
The vibe check was 15, yeah. And your -4 wouldn't matter because it's more like what you're hearing. As they're kind of interrogating, among the crowd, you guys hear some people who are giving their accounts of what happened, things that they've seen. It's more the people on the outside. A couple of them seem to have noticed what seems to be a man in a cloak who was fleeing from the scene. They're definitely writing that down. There seems to be some kind of detective there, almost.
I hope they ask the color of the cloak. Boy.
Oh yeah, they most certainly are. They're giving the details, and it's the same style Nightwalker cloak that you're known and familiar with. They kind of write that down. They're taking diligent notes. The head lady there is not too paid attention to you guys until she double takes and notices you there, Electra, being the person that she mainly confronted before. Now you do get approached. She stands there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. I heard an explosion and I came running, and I found this.
She looks back, and her very large and intimidating demeanor, how it normally is, almost seems to wilf slightly. Yes. It's terrible, isn't it?
How is everyone okay?
She does not respond, choosing to just shake her head lightly before continuing on a different train of thought there. Well, wouldn't say so. Did you notice anything prior to all this? Any information that you can give us?
I don't know. We were fighting somebody, and then they barged into our house, and then they ran away, and I heard an explosion.
Fighting somebody? Why were you fighting?
Because they came into our house and they were attacking us.
Who were these people?
I don't know. They were they garbed? Were they garbed in Nightwalker's outfits?
No. Good question.
I met them earlier, but we were on the street. Sorry, is this the police chief?
Yes, this is the police chief.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You know, earlier when you confiscated my bottle, it was the same guy that was attacking us. He came in with his goons.
She kind of squints. After a couple moments, she kind of strokes the feathers on her chin. Yeah.
After we got away, after the tavern, I'm pretty sure he scried me and followed me home.
How did you know this?
Because I felt some magic, and one of my friends identified it as a scry spell.
Friend of yours.
Is Fortissimo around?
Yep.
Fortissimo, where are you?
I'm
over in the corner.
Standing like outside the door of
She
the
points at Fortissimo.
Fortissimo.
Sweating profusely.
Yeah, the big white head of this very imposing looking guard looks over towards you and starts walking toward. Thank you, and gives a thank you to.
She follows. She's not done.
Okay. Walk. You there? You look like some kind of mage. What's your profession?
Well, I'm an archivist.
She nods, but it's that kind of nod that's like, you know, like when somebody doesn't really understand what the hell you do.
Expecting a follow-up saying what that is.
Yes, programs HTLs. Yeah, I understand.
And she goes, all right. We were told that you were familiar with the types of magic that may have been involved in this crime.
In this crime? The explosion?
Well, and she looks back. I don't know. Not like I see an explosion anywhere around me. She raises an eyebrow.
There was a big explosion, and then everything started crumbling around me.
She raises her eyebrow. Her sarcasm missed as she as she looks back. Well, yes, I'm fairly aware of the explosion. I'm trying to piece together information that you have that led up to it. Trying to catch the people who did this. You know anybody involved? Didn't you have another?
Pardon?
Didn't you have another? A griffin? Where is he?
Griffin. I haven't seen him since earlier this morning.
You hear a strained grunt nearby. He jumped in the hole.
He jumped in the hole?
Before or after this all went down?
Right before the explosion.
Before the explosion?
And
can you get out of the doorway so I can let this wall down?
She blinks a little bit and looks toward Electra, because, I mean, it was made known before that the two were in a relationship, and she almost gives an apologetic look. To say, oh,
Electra
I'm sorry.
immediately...
Like,
Electra puts on, like, an incredibly weird and, like, really, like, basically, you're told that your partner just died. Look.
did you see, actually, out of character, did you even see Peregrine escape?
I don't think so.
That's just...
No, I did run down the street trying to be visible in that cloak, but it's entirely possible in the chaos. A lot of people didn't see me.
That's messed up.
I don't think it matters anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if she wasn't already wolfing a bit, there she is now. What was he doing jumping in there? Did he know what was happening?
He was, he was chasing...
He might have been trying to stop him.
I was outside. I don't know if Electra was aware that I never came back in the house or not.
Yeah, well, I mean, yours and Electra's story kind of aligns that way, and she looks back. I'm so sorry. And she sets a claw on your shoulder, Electra. Rest assured, justice will be met. Mark my words.
Hold on. I saw what he looked like. The guy who caused the explosion. Here, I can show you.
Turco is a known terrorist.
Hold on. Out of character, would I be able to selectively like share memory with just like the image of the Rollick guy?
Yes.
Here, I can show you if you let me.
Him leaning against the giant keg of gunpowder.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god! Yeah, okay.
Someone set us up the bomb.
Oh, I saw him with this look, and she shares memory
Of what specifically? I need to know the details.
of the Rollick guy right beside the keg of gunpowder.
Throwing the fucking fire down? Question mark.
And throwing the fire down. And you share this memory, pulling back, and she kind of blinks and shakes her head, clearing her eyes a little bit, because that's an experience. And she blinks. Right. Well, whoa, wow. Appreciate the information. We have a very clear picture of who we're dealing with now. And she...
I need to go find... Sorry. And she just walks away. And sorry, runs away towards the hole.
Yeah.
Electra, hold on. Drop the big old boulder and hurry over. I saw something running down the underground.
Electra nudges Carl's. Shh, not too loud.
Well, I'm trying to clear him so that, out of character here, I'm trying to clear him so that it seems like he just barely escaped the explosion, but he did it underground. The whole thing would line up. So the whole thing would line up so that basically Peregrine jumped in the hole. A second later, whatever the fuck his name is, blew up the gunpowder, but Peregrine just barely managed to escape by running away. It's kind of the story I'm trying to craft here.
Let's collect the party. We need to find Peregrine.
Let's do that thing.
Does anybody else want to do anything before we congregate?
No, we should get together.
I'm just gonna brood over the city.
You've climbed to the highest building you can at this moment, I take it. And you're brooding.
Yes.
Oh, he might be right next to me.
That's your next art project there, Theo.
Eating a crunchy hot dog.
We need a metal
Crunch.
phantasm brooding over the flaming remains of that
Oh,
wood
Yeah.
tree.
Oh my god.
I'm leaving that up to you. That's your project, Theo.
It's your homework.
Terror and yelling from below. I'm sorry I blew up your city.
I haven't drawn a picture in literally a month, so this will be good.
Based. All right. Now, strangely enough, you do eventually see that once people are back up and ready, there's some parents that are hugging their children who seem to have been only injured but have been healed up and things like that, maybe in small slings and things. More to the effect of a strangity. You see that there seems to be something very small, entertaining the children almost.
There's our guy.
Thumbtack seems to be over there, giving them each berries and making some of the children laugh in their scared states.
For the distressed children, Paper Cut assembles fucking just quick fucking Tinker toys out of scrap.
Nice. I'd say you're pretty good at that by now. You make a couple Tinker toys.
Yeah.
But Thumbtack is not hiding for once. He's actually trying to cheer up the very scared children that are still around and giving them little treats and berries and
Aw. Mango candies.
mango candies. Yeah. Ryan, you might be missing a couple mango candies. Take 3 off your list.
That bastard.
Welcome to my world.
You said 3?
Yeah.
I'm down to 285 candies. How
Damn,
dare he?
so few.
All right. Well, while all that's been going on outside, Orion has remained inside. He's been dragging all of the corpses into the far corner, and the Kieran, he's actually going to start munching on.
Munching on the Kieran?
Yeah.
Like, cannibalism might be frowned upon.
I mean, are you doing this in front of law enforcement?
No, Orion's been in front of the building the whole time.
Which is missing a wall.
I didn't know that. So, okay. No, it'd be in this back corner over here.
What back corner?
This, where the stairs are, but on the other side of the wall, beside the forge.
Oh, that one. Alright.
So, like, unicorn, cat person,
Oh,
and
she's picking out with
Sphinx.
you.
Who's picking out with me?
Lucy?
I didn't hear you.
Lucy.
Oh, Lucy. Yeah, cool.
Nice, based.
Oh
my god.
The other 3 are all pulled into the corner.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I imagine the paladin made his save, did he not?
Or what?
Because he went down, but he didn't die. So he made his save where he's still alive, just unconscious, correct?
Are you making a heal check?
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to heal check every one of them. Alright, so that's for the paladin.
They all got what they fucking deserve.
Huh.
How about the real villain?
Yeah, that's very subjective, though. Is the paladin still alive?
No.
He's not. Okay. Unicorn?
Nope.
And Sphinx pinned to the wall.
Definitely nope.
Alright. Sphinx got pulled off the wall, and he's in the back corner, too.
My god.
Face.
Lucy's like, this is like the greatest day of Lucy's life.
Yes! Oh my god. Barrels. Fuck.
You kind of had to stop Lucy from going out to where the children and things like that were
Oh
dead
my
were.
god.
Like, she's
Holy
she's an
heck.
animal. Like
That's based. Lucy should just eat.
Yeah. Well, Orion
Lucy
lets
sees
her
a
out
weak
of-
animal.
She goes for it.
Orion lets her out of the cage, and yeah, he starts ripping off huge chunks of meat. But for the heart of the Kieran, he cuts that in half and lets her have he gives her the left ventricle.
Graphic, but okay. Graphic, but okay. It's wartime.
Alright, so time goes by. Kieran gets stripped down to her bones and cartilage. Basically, just the sinews of a bloody skeleton left over. How full is Orion right now?
Very.
Very full. Alright. He'll stop there then. But he will start searching the bodies.
Alright, go for it.
Oh.
Alright. Orion's going to take 20 on every one of them. So he's just going to spend his time doing this.
Give me that perception. What's your perception
wait,
plus 20?
They all
Or
dead
add 20.
now?
Perception at 20 is 21.
21, you say. And you start searching the bodies. And surprisingly enough, in a similar fashion that your first assassination attempt had been, in a lot of these guys' pockets, they didn't seem to have that much actual equipment on them or anything. They did have what seems to be small little black bottles. Enough for one shot, pretty much. Some kind of black, dark liquid.
Orion uses his detect potion to determine what the black vial is.
Cyanide.
Some more cyanide.
Kill yourself. No capture.
Almost a calling card. But there must have been something. The paladin, for example, would have some.
Oh yeah, searching the paladin there.
How many vials of cyanide first, please?
The paladin didn't actually have any cyanide. The other two did, however. The paladin himself had armor-wise. Let me pull up his sheet here. Give me 1 second. Where's his sheet? Sorry, I have a lot of things open right now.
Yeah.
There it is. He seems to have had a masterwork breastplate on. He does have that. In his pack, you do find a holy symbol, a silver one specifically. That was in his pack. You can certainly give me a knowledge religion on that if you'd like.
Sure. That's untrained.
Yeah, untrained. Once again, it's that weird kind of. This holy symbol does not make sense to you.
Is it the same one as the cleric had?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Perhaps he was a different kind of paladin.
Perhaps.
Orion thinks to himself. Alright, let's see.
And then additionally, you do find kind of a folded in half piece of paper within his pouch. That's it.
Orion reads the paper.
You open the paper and you begin to read it. Language does not make sense to you.
Is it druidic again?
You can't tell.
Of course I can. It's okay. I'm gonna save that for later. What about his weapons?
So, when he went unconscious, now that you'd asked that, you were there in the vicinity to see this, his weapon seemed to vanish.
Knowledge Arcana. Did he summon some kind of weapon? Because I've seen Fortissimo use something like that before.
Go for it. It seems to be around the kind of thing that he might have done, yeah.
I see. Very minimal equipment. Vials of poison. Was there any other weapons, equipment, scrolls, anything like that on the rest of the assassins here?
Let me double check. That's the mage I'm looking at here. The mage is the one that got pinned to the wall.
Hey, that's my kill.
The mage does have a spellbook.
That's always good.
That's useful.
Did you like to see what the spell book in his spells were?
Yes.
I'm gonna just have you give. What's your take 10 on spellcraft? Unless you're just taking a 20 and trying to read all of them.
Yeah, Orion's going to take his time and be very thorough. So 28.
28, awesome. That would give you all the spells. I'm going to post this in campaign notes. This is what's in his spell book.
Sweet. I'll read over that later. The cleric, did she have anything else useful on her?
Cleric. Let me pull up hers. I don't think she did, but I'm just gonna double check. There it is. Other than that holy symbol, aha, she did have one thing here. And that would be a stick of some kind. Stick.
Orion's going to taste the stick.
It's woody.
It's a wooden stick.
Tastes magical.
Is it shaped like a? Is it shaped like a wand?
Yeah.
All right. Gonna spellcraft that wand while licking the tip.
Whoa.
You slurp on the tip, and the tip tastes like a Cure Light Wounds wand.
Ah. Wow.
Very helpful.
That does seem to be used, so you're not sure how many charges it has.
We can determine that later. One charge is still good. And our unicorn.
Unicorn, you found what you found on her. She doesn't have anything extra.
And none of them have any gold or any other magical items?
Nope.
A bit lacking in loot. I think the good stuff was evaporated underground. All right. So as a last effort, Orion's going to play it safe. He's going to decapitate the paladin, the mage, as well as the unicorn.
Alrighty. Off with their heads. Now,
So I believe that brings our cyanide vial count up to 7.
alrighty. Let's see, you gave Peregrine a lot of status conditions there.
Oh, he's just away. Still MIA.
Oh yeah, you're just MIA.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And I think, I don't know. What do you? I think that's a good place to end for today.
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit.
That was a
Yeah,
rather
right.
that was a rather explosive ending, if I do say so myself.
I had a blast.
Oh boy.
You had a blast. Mm.
I got to say, Peregrine, you did a bang-up job.
Yeah.
Your
I sure did.
your ingenuity was certainly groundbreaking.
I go for numbers, man. I got a high score.
I sure hope the papers tomorrow at least say, no Phantasm helped. He didn't cause it.
Alrighty. Well, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. Say bye. Say bye. 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 Bye.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.